press that button. Thanks. Hi, guys. I forgot I have to mute myself during pre-stream now. I'll get used to it. Thank you, though. I'm here now. Hi. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Case of the Mondays, right? We're getting through it together. That's what I was saying when I was muted. Luckily, I had my eye on chat for you guys to tell me before we went too far into the stream. I'm going to automate that. I just realized I could just automate that. I'm going to automate it. I won't have to worry about it after today. Thought I lost my voice. No, I'm just practicing my mime skills. My miming skills. Pretty good. Pretty good. Something like that. Solid lip reading. We'll learn to lip read together. How about that? Anyway, we're back. We're back. We streamed yesterday for the Hermitcraft live stream weekend. Did you guys enjoy the weekend? Anybody watch like a majority of the streams? I won't say 100% of them because that'd be insane. Maybe one of you did manage to not even blink the entire weekend. Hope your eyeballs are okay. But anybody try to watch most of the streams through the weekend? Caught most of Sunday. Lady DW, nice. It's Sorum. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Double A Ray, you saying yes, you did it. Did you do it? Crazy. Don't quit my day job. I don't plan on it. I don't plan on it. Well, I mean, I don't plan on it, but I'm going to need your guys' help, right? I don't need your help. Hello, everybody over on YouTube as well. I'm not going to ignore you guys over there. Although it will take me a while to learn to read your chats as well over there on the YouTube side of things. If you guys didn't hear, I am now streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So that peeps that, prefer the YouTube live experience can watch over there if they want to. So yeah, maybe it works better on your TV or your work doesn't block, YouTube where they block Twitch or something. So it gives you a chance to watch. So happy to have you guys over there, but just know it's going to take me a while to get used to my chats aren't combined. You hear that? Both Twitch and YouTube, my chats aren't combined. I know that you, for some reason, have an issue with that. Anyway, we got that option for you guys. There's thank you, Haunted just posted a link if you guys want to go follow that channel over on YouTube. It's literally just for when we're live. There's going to be no, unless I need to post some other content there just to get monetized someday. There's no plan to actually have like videos or anything. So it'll only be to catch me during the live experience, which I saw some people saying they got the notification for YouTube before the Twitch notification, which is that's cool. It's good to know that both notifications went out. And we got a hype train rolling already, guys. Thank you so much for that. Where'd we start off today? Sock Gnome, Grogu Cookie, Moondust Lisa. Thank you so much. Jen, 29 months. Jolly Green, thank you. Hestia gifted out a sub as well in the pre-stream. Appreciate it. Ginger Sweet, Tony J, Aerobots Logic, Aurora, all coming in with subs, new Prime subs from the last two. Appreciate that. Actually, 23 months, Aurora. I've been using that Prime sub. That's amazing. Thank you. Hack Uber Geek, thanks for giving out a sub. Mia, Iron Fist, thanks for the 2 months. Tier 1, thank you for continuing your support. Yeah, I won't quit my day job as long as we can keep this rolling. We're having a good time. You don't keep up with the speed runs, so what are we talking about? Speed runs? I know Green and Gem are working on their speed running. I titled my video yesterday that we were doing speed running, but it was literally just us seeing how many mobs we could catch in an hour. It wasn't like, I'm not getting into speed running myself. I'm not sure which one you were talking about. I don't know what it is. I think I just kind of like, I know what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and I don't see myself ever being a good speed runner. My neurons don't fire fast enough. And like remembering every location of every gold block and every bastion type isn't something I feel like committing my brain to. Because for me, it would take me a long time to learn, just like it took me a long time to learn all the ghost traits in Phasmo. So I don't plan on it. I get talked into stuff though pretty easily because I have severe case of FOMO for all the things. So like, of course, there's a small part of me that does want to check it out at some point in time, but I also kind of know what it would take for me to actually get decent at it, and I don't know if I can commit that that much of my life. But yeah, I don't plan on it at the moment. But it was cool. It was really cool seeing Gem and Green practicing. Like I was really impressed at how much they had already learned. It was pretty cool to see. Just not my cup of tea at the moment. Although I have been thinking about MCC again. I've taken a bit of a break from MCC just because I was starting to feel like I was putting some pressure on myself to perform at certain levels and stuff, and I want to keep it fun and relaxed. And so I just kind of stepped back. But MCC is something I would definitely still participate in the future if it comes about, you know, especially if there's the live event stuff. I love the live event stuff. Love it. I need a new mouse. Yes. And I tried to buy a new mouse over the weekend and they're sold out. Yep. I could have got it in white, but I didn't want it in white. I want it in black so I can do my and then I can make the LEDs yellow and then I have my whole black and yellow. Did I schedule the eye test? No, but I was thinking about something. So I've got a few commitments that is going to keep me pretty busy for the rest of this month with sponsors and stuff like that. So I was thinking about turning down the dial a little bit in September. How do you guys like the sound of this? Hashtag self-care September. What do you think? It's probably already a thing. I feel like I'm like, oh, I made this up. I'm brilliant. Hashtag self-care September. September, right? We'll dial back the streams. In fact, I think what I'm going to do, this is what was rolling around in my mind, is dial back the streams and actually remove them from my schedule. And like don't have scheduled streams like at all for the month of September. Like all my streams are just going to be kind of like when I have time and it just works out. And it'll all be based around me doing all the other things to take care of myself that I've been needing to do. And I'm going to add getting my shoulder checked on that list as well, because it's still bugging me. And it's been long enough now that I think I've been taking care of it best I can, and it's still lingering. So I think I will get that looked at as well. I'll get my eyes checked out. I'm going to go to the dentist. What else? All the things. I'm going to take care of some small projects that have been bugging me around the house. Already started on that, actually. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. That's kind of my plan at the moment. We'll see. You know me. My brain's always going and changing minds and all that kind of stuff. But self-care September, what do we think? Self-tember? Ooh, that's got a nice ring to it. Self-tember. That's got a nice ring to it. So that's what we'll probably do. So in the month of September, you know, you might not catch me at my normal Monday, Wednesday. Fridays have been hit and miss lately anyway, times. And we'll just stream when we can and when we feel like we've taken care of ourselves. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be boring, Sam. I think we'll still get a lot of streams in. Like I you know me, I can't just take a month off or anything. I can't. There's no way. So I'll be around. It'll just be a little more ad hoc than my scheduled stuff. That's kind of where my head's at right now. So yeah, give me a couple more weeks and we'll start taking care of these things. But I definitely need to, for sure. Anyway, guys, today's going to be an interesting stream, I think. Usually when it comes to streaming, I have a project where we can just jump in and be busy the whole time placing blocks or breaking blocks or whatever. This one, I think, is going to be a little more planning than doing. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'll get into exactly how this came about here in a second, because I actually kind of want to record it, which means I'm probably gonna have a little bit of YouTube voice. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to chill on that too, as usual, but I can't help myself sometimes. I'm on camera. I need to talk a different way. But I like that self-timber. That's good. That's good. Anyway, so I'm gonna need your help, guys. That's what I was trying to say. I'm gonna need your help because we are planning stuff together. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. We're in the recording studio. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna record maybe some clips. We'll see. We'll see. Put it on a t-shirt. My YouTube voice and my Twitch voice. Yeah, for videos, I typically get made fun of for having my YouTuber voice that I do. You'll see. You'll see. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe it'll just be chill. In fact, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'll explain to you, and I'll explain it to you the same way I would explain it to somebody in my YouTube video. It'll be chill. It'll be fine. Yeah. It'll be absolutely fine. So let's just roll. let's roll into it. If we come down here, show you guys what I've been up to. But first, Oztech Gaming with a huge 5 gift sub bomb. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Oztech. Thank you, thank you. You're amazing. If you guys can give it a sub, make sure you say thank you. All right. So we've done it. We've dug out all of this. We now have room in here for our animal sanctuary to expand. And I've brought in a few more animals to bring into the sanctuary. But check this out. We've dug all this out all the way around. And it was a lot of digging. Took me a while. Oh, by the way, this wall here, this is what's been sending signals down to our gas fans at the bottom. It's kind of in the middle of our sanctuary exhibit here, future sanctuary exhibit. So we're going to have to do something about that. But one thing that I noticed while I was digging all this out was I was filling shulker box after shulker box of just junk. We got stone, we got all the different things, right? Granites and deep slates and all this just filled my pockets, and I'd have to come back and throw them all in shulker boxes so that I could keep them, because I'm a hoarder. So I wanted to keep them. But I was thinking, you know what would be really cool? If we had something in the silo to where, as I was digging things out and collecting blocks or collecting anything around the silo, I could quickly just throw it in a water stream of some sort, a trash chute, if you will, and it could make its way off to our storage and then decide if we wanted to keep it or destroy it. And I think that's what I want to work on now. I know we just started on expanding the animal sanctuary, but I think what we can do is step away for a second from that and work on another project that's going to help us with everything else we're doing in the silo. So I need to do some planning, figure out how we're going to make this work, but we're going to install a new trash collection system here in the silo. First take, nailed it. See, it's a little different, right? It's a little different. It's not like that obvious, that obnoxious or anything like that. Stumbled on a few words there, but it was fine. But it's a little different. And I was recording and all the things, so we got it. Oh, hello. Hello, lights. You just zoned out. What? Thanks, Sam. Thanks. It is pretty different. It's what people describe as a customer service voice. You know, you give a little more inflection, a little more energy behind it. Obviously, there's less pauses and stuff like that as I'm trying to think of my words, which is bad. It's usually when I mess up. We collected chickens. We could have just thrown some eggs and got them in our... I just realized we just brought them over for no reason. Anyway, so yeah, that's the plan, guys. You heard it. You heard it. That's the plan. I want to basically be anywhere in the silo and be like, oh, my pockets are full, and just dump my pockets, right? So here's what I'm thinking. Next videos should be out by the end of the week. That's what we're working on right now. Jimmy, thanks for asking. I'm glad you're excited to see it. Sam, thank you for the can. You dig it. Somehow that rolled down the screen a little bit on me. Sam, thank you for the $4.20. Says, to manage 2 SMPs, I built one small thing on ISV and called it a day. And I pulled a tooth today and didn't cry this time, thankfully, and dyed my hair. It's very Halloween-y. Oh, good. I want to talk about Halloween because it's coming, right? What are we, 2 months? 2 months. Yeah, it's time to start thinking about it. Orange and black. Now, just need to rest. Yeah, rest, Sam. That's a lot. Hey, that's a productive day. You should be proud of yourself. That's amazing. That's amazing. Here's what I'm thinking, guys. These. Right? We've got these. Let's free cam this. We've got these walkways, and I was kind of thinking ahead when I made these walkways. You see, I put this in all of them. This bit right here. I put it in all of them. But the only one that's really being used at the moment is this one. This top level one, right? You can see it's bringing the stuff into the storage room. And then if we follow stuff around, right? It goes up the elevator here. There it is. Into our sorting system here. And if anything is not... Oop, gosh, it's hard to follow. My camera needs to slow down. Here's a flower, a poppy. We're not keeping that. It dies, right? So it does like an initial check. Whoa. Abs. What the heck? What the heck? Abs 20 with the 20. Jeez. Where's my G's thing? I wrote that down. My mod said that we need the G's back. Jeez. Huge 20 gift sub bomb from Abs 20. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Emperor Binks thanks you as well. Amazing, amazing support. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Yeah, if you get gifted, make sure you say thank you. Super kind of you. So yeah, I was thinking these waterways could be the ticket, right? Because they're basically at every level. Every single level. Now they point off in different directions, which means you got to be a little picky and choosy how we do this, but just think if every level had a trash chute, if you will. We put our stuff in there. It gets transported to our center column. And that we know goes up into our storage system. So I feel like this is an opportunity for us. But here's where I need your help. If every level we end up having something, right? Like we're going to have some kind of exhibit right here. Where do we put this that it's not like in the way? You know? And I guess it doesn't need to be super fancy. All we need to do is get the stuff in the water. Yeah. So maybe if we know going back in here means we're running into exhibits, and then if we went to another level, who knows? Who knows what's going to be here? We don't know yet. Yeah. Okay, so copper trapdoor in the floor seems like a smart idea. Should we do it? I mean, if I did it down here, it kind of takes off the whole need, I guess, for this whole waterway. Are you guys just thinking like right here, maybe? So it's outside any exhibit thing we would have. And then we can actually like use the waterway. Is this just me trying to make sure we use the waterway? Tough choices. Tough choices. See if anybody on the YouTube side has any ideas. I'm looking over there. They said it's fine that I do my YouTube voice because I'm streaming on YouTube as well now. So they're over there and it works. Could put little trash cans off to the side by the pillars. Oh, yeah. See, something a little more aesthetic. Could be kind of cool. Like, just think if there was like trash cans by these pillars here, like River was saying. And then I would just have to carry it over here and then down. That works for this, but I don't think... Don't use my YouTube voice. I don't think I'm going to be able to do like a trash can on all directions of it. Because if I put one here, how do I get it to the center? Right? Like, then I now have to install a system that like carries it beneath here and out. I think we need to keep it on whatever direction the bridge is on. Carry it down. Unfortunately, we don't have room on the inside. On the inside of this pillar, we've absolutely filled up everything. That reminds me, did I go around and actually like fix all these? I can't remember where I ended on that project. Make a chest that looks like a trash can over a hopper. Droppers that spit items down to the next level. Okay, that's going to require some redstone and stuff. I'm not sure how we hide that out here in the walkway. Whereas like a trapdoor in the ground, like we were talking about, requires 0 redstone. Just drops into the water chute and goes. right? So let's mock that up real quick and see. Let's see what we think of it. Okay, good flying, great flying. I'm good at stuff. Maybe we mock that up. Apathy, thank you so much for the gifted. Gizmos, thanks for the 14 months of Prime. Mira, thanks for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Thank you for the message. I'm glad you feel that way. Thank you. That makes me feel good. Exactly what we're trying to create here. Safe and welcoming space for everyone. I appreciate that. All right, let's take trapdoor. Copper trapdoor. Let's not combine all those words together. Let's put these away. Wait, these are... Oh, by the way, guys, I saw this morning. I put leads in the sorting system. And then I came over here where I thought leads go. And there was none in here. And I was like, uh-oh, my sorting system's broke. And then I came over here. The leads end up in the passive mob drops. That doesn't make sense, right? Could put little trash cans off the sides of the pillars, connect them up the main waterway. Let it fall to a level that has a bridge. Yeah, I wonder if just like straight, like just let gravity take it down to the next level might be the way. Let's mock that up. Trader llamas are passive. So does it? Yeah, I mean, maybe that's where my head was at. That might be where my head was at. You can lead passive mobs. You can get these from the llamas, from the wandering traders. All right. I'm just going to have to train my brain. Either that or change the filter to over here. This is supposed to be like utilities, right? Like even books, I don't think I meant for books to go in here. I think I meant for books to go in here. See, I got a book and quill in here. So, yeah, I'm getting a little picky now with my storage choices, my filters. Okay, so let's see. This top level, probably not gonna have a trash can unless we do that where it's like off to the side and somehow brings them over and looks good still. Then we could combine that. But let's go down one level and mock up option 1 here, right? Was to just do something easy like this, where we put in something like that, right? It blends pretty well. We could oxidize this just a little bit, and then you take your trash, you throw it in there, and then we'll have a water stream carry it off to the middle, and then it goes up and it checks to see if it needs to be sorted. Now, I think what we're gonna have to do is probably run both systems, both storage systems together, which is something that I thought about doing a long time ago, actually. So things will come through our bulk, right? And then once it's made it through this and it didn't get picked up, then send it over to our regular storage. And then if it doesn't get picked up, then it ends up in here with all this random stuff. See, I don't have filters for tropical fish. There's a lot of stuff that does have filters that there's a little bit of a bug in the system, but they end up here anyway. See, like a lot of this stuff, if I put it through again, it'll get picked up. I don't know why. We just get like these one leftover items. I have a little bit of a bug, and it's on me because I installed the old version of it, not the new one. But anyway, I don't feel like tearing it down and redoing it. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Have trash cans empty outside the silo on floors that can't connect to the center. So how would we do that, though? See, that's a no-brainer right there, I think. That's easy connect. But let's say I'm over on this side of the silo and I want to quickly throw something out. Right? Or no, even opposite. Let's go opposite to really know that this is a problem. What somebody was saying was we could then have a trash chute, right, that drops down. Let's pretend this isn't here. And that's not there. Are we going to move all these? And it would have to drop down 2 levels in this case, right? And then this catches here and then links up and then goes. something like that to where now every single level from every cardinal direction has a way. Have the trash cans empty into Skiz's storage unit. Oh, okay. All right. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Yeah, Jimmy, I actually saw your message the first time. I was just in the middle of saying something else, so I will answer you. But yeah, do be careful not to spam. Jimmy was asking what my favorite season of Hermitcraft was. For me. I'm gonna have to say season 7. I think season 7, and I know it feels weird to say that considering what we were all going through during that season. But there was just something magical about the fact that all the hermits were just online all the time, and we did so many things. It was like just such a jam-packed, long season with many, many hours and put into it, and many cool collaborations that came about. The sewer cats, the Aquatown, the mycelium resistance, all that stuff, right? Was in season 7. There was so much stuff. So much stuff. So I'm gonna say season 7 is probably my favorite. Probably my favorite. But what am I most looking forward to this week? Interesting. Oh, you guys are full of questions today. What I'm interested this week. This week, I can't tell you guys. Let me just say this: there is a planned event this week that's happening. That is it's something that's pretty cool that hermits are doing. That's it, and it's not live series. Every time I say something, we don't have D&D scheduled. There's no live series kicking off. It's not that. Sorry to get your hopes up. But there's some collabs in the works this week that are gonna be fun, I think. I'll just say that. That's all I can say. Have to wait for the videos to come out. Moving Pearl's base again. Yeah, she needs a third one. All right, well, let's talk about this idea, okay? I like this idea of being able to just drop trash down. And you know what? I don't even think it needs to be fancy, right? Like, I see a lot of people like, oh, put in a trash can, like a dispenser, and that means there's going to be redstone to shoot it out. And where's that going to go? But like, we could literally just tuck these in, right? Open that up, throw the stuff down, and it gets collected. We keep it kind of simple. Go with the KISS strategy. What do we think? What do we think? Trash needs a shulker loader. Bill says, yeah. 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 What the heck? Why didn't I think of that? Big brain Bill over here telling me this would be amazing as a shulker box loader. Put all the junk in shulker boxes so that this doesn't fill up so fast. Oh man, smart. Write that down. Write that down. We need to add that to the to-do list. That's a smart idea. Anyway, so what do we think? Yeah, KISS method. Yeah, keep it simple, silly. I say it that way because I used to have this weird, when my kids were young, you know, they would say the word stupid, and it bugged me because it was like young, and I felt like it was a negative connotation all the time, right? And so I had something against the word stupid, and so I changed it to silly. But they're grown now, and I say stupid all the time, so it's fine. Cyril, thank you so much for the 500 bits. Hey, Impulse, just wanted to thank you for streaming and being here. Last few weeks have been rather depressive, and listening to you helps. That's not a DNR, right? Cyril, I'm sorry you're going through that, but I'm glad these streams are helping out. So stay strong, and yeah, keep on keeping on. You know, things will get better. I can almost promise you that. Use powdered snow for the straight fall. Okay. Yeah. So I wonder how that'll look though. Powdered snow under the trapdoor. Hold on, I gotta increase the font size of this. Not because my eyes are bad. Totally not. No, it's way up there. And so yeah, if we drop something in powdered snow, I mean, typically if I'm throwing stuff anyway, it's not going to go outside of this drop, right? Like we'll face the wall here and then the momentum would just carry it against these corners and it'd be fine. It does mean that we have to get stuff out of the way though, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, powdered snow helps align, but will it if you're tossing it yourself? That's a good question. Here, let's experiment a little bit. You got to take these out. If we can get an item to land not on this square. So let's poke this out as well so we can see. I don't need it. Right? So we've just created a way down right here. And let's see. Typically what I would do, I don't know which way we want these. That way or that way. I don't know. But typically what I do is I'd come over here and I would throw something like that. And then you can see it's going to be no problem getting down, right? That should be no problem. Actually, where did it go? Oh, did it even go down past that? I think so. I think so. Okay, got it. I don't know if I can even miss. You know what I'm saying? Like have it float to miss. I don't know if powdered snow is necessary. The only way I can think of is if we like stood like in a weird angle like this. Hold on. How can we do this? Let me get blocks I don't care about. Humble brag. I don't think I could miss. It's like when I play hockey. There's no way I'm missing the goal when I shoot. Because when I shoot to score. That's a lyric from a song, isn't it? But let's see. Let's see if we can manage with a little bit of momentum. Yeah, there we go. See that? So that was a big miss. But am I ever gonna really like throw trash that way? I'll probably come over here and do this, right? And then we're fine. I'm wondering what I can't even put powdered snow right there. Unless I put the trapdoor on top of it. And then it's gonna look like bad. I do kind of like that the trapdoor goes up though. If there are trapdoors on each floor, won't there be a way to open each? Oh, true. Yeah, true. How does it go through? Right? If I need to go down like 2 floors and there's a trapdoor on the next floor down, how is it going to go through? Right? Say we had one there. Ah. Skulk sensor that opens it? Yeah. I mean, redstone's great, but like adding a redstone mechanism like that sounds really cool, but where is it going to go? Where are we going to put the redstone and not have it be like this bulky, ugly thing that sticks out in the silo? You know? That's going to be the problem. Like redstone solutions sounds awesome. You know, I love my redstone solutions, but like given the space here, I don't know that we can do that really. Just make a glass chute down this edge for it. That's not a bad idea either. I need to move this sign so we can play around with this. Gonna be a lot of trial and error today, guys. Don't redstone shame. You know I would throw in redstone if I could. I just know what's gonna end up being this bulky redstone ugly thing that we have to look at. Where right now it's like super clean. You know? Except for the fact I got lights off and stuff that I need to fix. Do items fit through a corner glass pane? Probably. We could try that and see. I know what you're saying now. Okay, let's level 2 agriculture. Help me spell this again, guys. Let's put this sign here. Level 2 agriculture. Did I get it? Is that right? Agriculture. I think I got it. Yeah, thank you. Copper iron bars should work and might fit the vibe better. I don't know, actually. I don't know. Like, glass panes might actually look kind of cool. I need to put these lights back in somehow, though. I might put them off to the side of these pillars so that you can see them all the way around anyway. That might look better. Let's try that. Let's play around with that idea. See what we got. I'm gonna do a little sleepy sleep. We need smell check in Minecraft. I know, right? One second. Got to deal with contractors. 1 second. Hold on. Ooh. Gonna be busy. Okay. Did I sleep? Okay. Dealing with text messages. Let's get some glass paints. Let's try glass paints, see if we like them. Ooh, do we go a different color? Maybe something a little brighter this time instead of just the gray? What if we went with a color? Hold on, let's go think about this a little bit. Contractors for what? My RV gate is not closing all the way. Guys, home ownership. I'm telling you, I'm very blessed to own a home. I get it. I get it, but like everything is breaking all at once. And I think that's just the way it is. Like when you own a home, it like everything comes in waves. I'll go like years of like everything's fine, you know? Don't need to worry about a roof damage, leaking, don't have to worry about water heaters breaking, air conditioners, everything will be fine. And then all of a sudden, everything breaks at once. And so an RV gate is when you have like double gates that open, that both swing open, so it's big enough to actually fit a vehicle through. I have an RV gate on my house, and a lot of houses in my neighborhood do. Now I don't have an RV. An RV is a recreational vehicle, like a camper or like a motorhome, those kind of things. Now I couldn't even fit a motorhome in my backyard, but there's an RV gate anyway. So when they go to close, one hits the other like this, because like the pillar that it's on started to like fall in and like, you know, caving into the earth. And so like the RV gate like is at an angle now. And so it's like catching. And so I talked to a person over the weekend that was fixing the wall that got broke by the tree breaking in the storm. And he said he could fix that. He could fix the pillar and then the RV gate would be straight again and it would close properly. So that's who it was. He's gonna come back and work on that for me. So yeah. Just move houses. Yeah, just move houses. Easy to solve. Just give up. So we can't do this, right? I mean, we could, but do we want to? Do we want that? I mean, that's only for that spot, I guess. At least we don't fall in. I'm not wrong. Currently, you're in the process of replacing all the door handles, cameras, windows, screens, and dryer outside. I know. That's just the way it happens, it seems. No, we got to go with a color. Copper bars. I am a little bit nervous about copper bars because I feel like it's just going to be copper overload, honestly. That's what I'm worried about. Orange glass. I guess I have the same concern that we have so much orange already that we're just adding more orange. Isn't it already? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. How dare you? We could go with, there's a mangrove. There's a lot of red in here as well. I want something that kind of pops. I don't know. Because these are just gray pillars. It would be nice. I don't think white's enough. I put that in just to kind of get a quick visual of it. I don't think that's good enough. We can do better. Especially it looks kind of weird against the gray. The light gray. Cyan. You guys want to check out cyan? Yeah, a little pop of color could be cool. But then again, like, I also want something that's going to work. I saw a couple people say cyan. Let's try cyan. I'm down to try some things out. Boom, 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 boom. I did forget to turn on the light redeems today. Sorry about that. There you go. I didn't turn on the lights at all. I've been going this whole time with no lights behind me. Oh my gosh, with the screens behind me, you barely notice. Yeah. You barely notice. I fall on having an issue with the iron farm. Iron golem stops spawning once since the villagers can't sleep. Somebody posted a fix in the comments where you put trapdoors above the beds, something like that. Who redeemed what? Blue. Okay. There we go. Light redeems are on. You'll have to look in the comments of that video. There's somebody did solve that. They made a change, like literally the update after I released that video, and yeah. But somebody did comment how to fix that. So if you check that out, you might be able to get your answer there. There's that. This is cyan. Let's pop in some cyan real quick. Tempted to do red. Let's also see red. Let's get a little bit. Did I change my camera setup? It seems more wobbly. Is it wobbly? Maybe wobbly. No. It's attached to my desk, so if I'm like shaking my desk, maybe. This is me shaking. Hold on. Pound my desk. Things wobble a little bit, I guess. Shouldn't be that noticeable though. All right. Here's cyan. I want to like it. But I can tell I'm trying to like it. I don't actually like it. Okay, okay. Ooh. I think I'm in the same boat with this. Like, I want to like it. But it's not there. It's not there. Just iron bars. Keep it. I think we were hoping a pop of color would work, but maybe it won't. Maybe it's, yeah. Maybe it won't. Lime, yellow. We'll try some different colors. I'm in the mood to experiment, guys. It's fine. If you guys are in the mood, a little patience today. Go a long way. Dark gray. Let me put these back because I know those are going to be a no. That's a no. And put those back. Put those back. Don't need all that. All right. We're probably going to come back right back to just doing iron bars or something simple. But we got to try, right? I mean, I always love the look of yellow. This looks good when you're looking at just this. Like, that's a nice pop from that color. But, like, in general, as a color around the silo, it's not really vibing with the... Right? That's what I'm feeling like. I love it right here. But, like, when I back up and I'm kind of, like, seeing it mixed in with everything else, like the orange, then it doesn't feel as good. You know? Maybe our initial just... go with the orange, keep it orange, and I was worried about it. Maybe I was wrong to just dismiss that. We're trying too hard. Maybe we just go with the orange. Take these down. I did so much work. Ah, why am I stuck? I don't know what I was stuck on. Try oxidized copper bars? Oxidized. We'll go with the orange glass panes. We'll try some... I don't know if I have any... Oh, that one. Fully oxidized? I only have one. Dang. Somebody did say iron bars as well. This is kind of a good shout. I only have one set of oxidized. It's hard to get things oxidized these days. They made it difficult. And the other option was orange. And the other option was those. All right, let's try these. You do clear. Oh, just straight clear. I gotcha. Bit clashy on that. It's kind of cool. I know, it's too much. Is it going to be too much when I go all the way up? That's my concern, and that's why I dismissed it straight away. is that it was going to be too much orange. I feel like I have to do enough to decide that though. Right? And this is interesting here, how we manage this, right? Because this is only going to work if we nail that. If we don't nail that, that's problematic, right? Because it's now outside. Is there something I can put to block these spaces, but leave this open so you have 100% success rate there? Sadly, no. I know, I need like a sideways stare. That's what I need. I need a sideways stare slab or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, let's go see how orange this is, right? I don't like that part right there. I can tell you that. I like it up until it's not against the dark gray concrete anymore. Sea pickles? Just pop some sea pickles on there. Maybe that'll block. It only needs to block enough to not let items go down, right? But yeah. Yeah, it's too much. Maybe too much orange. I really do like this. I like the look of that, but all right, let's try the iron bars. Somebody said iron bars. Yeah. Pure white or clear? Yeah, I'm starting to think clear might actually be the shout. Maybe. Someone said green for recycling. Yeah, just the green contrasted with the colors too much. I feel like these almost look too mechanical, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what my problem is with these. Like, it looks too construction zone, too industrial, you know? Yeah, not feeling that. Let's just try regular glass. Copper bars was another one that you guys mentioned. Might be the answer. Copper. So waxed copper bars, yeah? It's so much copper in here, though. Maybe it's not a problem. I think, again, I still have that issue where like, the texture of this, it just makes me feel too construction zony or something. I don't know. But we have that already here. So, looks nice. Maybe a little bit weathered. Oh, yeah, bring in this. Maybe that will do it. If we allow this to change by 1 oxidation level. Oxidize. I don't know how to say that. Might be. Copper chains aren't going to hold the items back like in an area like we want. I think I could get on oxide daisies. If we let it oxide daisy, that'll do it. Ooh, black glass was this Josh over on the YouTube side suggested. Black glass could be cool. This is a lot of thinking we're doing. I'll tell you that. I get I get impatient with this part, you know. Hopefully you guys are cool. Are good with it. We stress over these minor details, but I mean, this is something that's going to be pretty prominent in here. I think I'm on board. Oh, Rebellious Babe's like, what? YouTube side? Yeah, I'm streaming over on YouTube at the moment. I got a channel over on YouTube just for live streaming. Impulse SV Live, all one word, all one thing. Look for that if you'd rather watch on YouTube. There is a link for you. Yeah, if you'd rather watch on YouTube, feel free. Whatever floats your boat, whatever works better for you guys. I'm not monetized over there yet, but maybe someday I will be, so I'm not gonna stress about it. I think the black glass is the way to go. I like it. Who was that? Josh? Josh, good call. Good call. I don't have MVP system over there on the YouTube side, otherwise I'd hook you up, but let's go black. Let's see how we like this as we do more. I'll get a bunch of it. We're gonna keep that for testing. And make a bunch of black glass panes. Yes. A bunch. A bunch. W Josh. You're getting some love over in the Twitch chat, Josh. Okay, now the big question is going to be, how do we feel about it when it gets to that non-darker section there? Totally fine. Oh, we did it, guys. We did it. Okay, cool. We've arrived. We've arrived. I think this is the answer, yeah? And we can literally just do this all the way down. Okay, but then we do have to figure out how things work when they like fall through, right? Okay. I'm on board. I'm on board. Very cool. Oh, is Josh straddling both right now? I miss it. We got some people being amazing. People being amazing. What time is it? You know what? Let's wait. Let's wait till top of the hour, and then we'll recognize people for being amazing. Thanks for all the stuff and thanks, guys. We'll do a little group thank you here at the top of the hour before I go on break. Let's do this. Take this out. Wait, I don't need it there. What am I doing? I'm gonna end up taking that out anyway. We're gonna put it on just the insides here. So let's go. This one would go. Should we just do this all the way down? Just for consistency, right? Around the silo. Let's do this. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. I messed up. I need to put that back. Thank you. Now that we've decided, let's just yellow this. Let's just yellow this. Oh. Now you guys know my dark secret. I didn't actually put the lights in all the levels. Oh, the fans are still making noise. Cool. Oh no, that was the guys over there. So if we go all the way down to here, you can see there's a trash chute here. You just send everything all the way down. Yeah. Right? At the bottom, all of these, all of them have water already. All of them. It's already done. It's already done. We don't have to manage that. Every single side has it connected. So now we can drop it all the way to here and have it come over and it's totally hidden, right? Like nobody cares what's going on down here. Nobody cares what's going on down in maintenance, right? Those of you that are familiar with Silo, you're like, bro. You know, they keep the lights on in the entire silo, you know. Kinda, don't be disrespecting maintenance. Mechanical, thank you. Yeah, it's mechanical, sorry. No love for mechanical. You're down here in mechanical. I'm missing my sign. I need my... Where's my sign to remind me this is called mechanical? This'll work, though. Look at this. All we need to do is come through right here, link up to this water stream. So item falls right here, boop, goes over. Done. I should check on that and see how we're doing. Awesome, guys. Look at that. We've come to a great solution. Would 5-minute despawn? No, I got items falling from farms going all the way down. It's not an issue. Whoa! Hold on a second. That's interesting. It is connected. Okay, it just didn't look like it, did it? It's connected, but it did not look like it. Oh, that's wild. I for a second there, I thought when we connected the next one up that it actually like disconnected this bit right here and this bit right here and left this all open. But you can see now that I got close. It's not the case. That was crazy because like look at it. Look. From our perspective, you don't see it. Right? Like barely. When I look at it, it frames it. But look at that. It looked like it was completely gone. Wild. See? See, look at that. So it goes from this, where it's obvious it's connected. And to me, I looked at it and I'm like, why did that just change the shape of it? But it didn't. It's just a visual thing. It's crazy. How do you throw on the inner tube? Yeah, I'll show you. It's gonna take some practice. We're gonna have to get good, as they say. And we're gonna have to leave it open enough that we can make that shot, right? So every time we're gonna have to leave this open. But basically you just come up and you just toss into the corner and it'll go. See? Boom. So I can come up here and just boom. And then that should make it all the way down from whatever level we threw it from. And that should be waiting for us down here now. Bang, 64. Perfect. That'll be great. Yeah, so I need to open that up on every level. Kind of feels bad to have that two block gap on every level though. Otherwise, how are we going to get the items actually in the deal? Plus, now we can see that that's not going to cause us any problems, and it's like super discreet. I wonder if this would be a good spot to like put lights or something. That would give us something to see there that's visual, but still allows us to trash things. Oh, now it makes life harder. That just bounced on the wrong side of the... Dang it. You know what? It's still gonna work. Honestly. It's still gonna work. Things are still gonna fall where they need to fall. Skill issue. Totally. Kobe. Kobe. There we go. Had to say Kobe. Yeah, it's not an issue because look, it still made it. It still made all the ones I missed still made it here. So it's not really an issue. Might be worth putting those lights back there. Yeah? Maybe. It's kind of cool. We'll see. There's a chainsaw going outside. Yep.
Hey, listen.
And it's oh. All right. Mods, I need a couple to-dos added. What was it? Automate muting, unmuting my starting soon scene, and automate snoozing ads so that we don't have them before the top of the hour. I need to do those. We just got hit with ads before. Unless you're on YouTube. I don't know what's happening over there. Probably no ads, yeah. Hey, we got a raid. Look at Pearl wrapping up her stream on time for once. What the heck? Pearl, we got some things we need to do. All right, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Hit me up. I know it's late for you now and I'm streaming, so hit me up tomorrow. Let's figure some stuff out. We got some stuff we talked about last time. Remember you came up to me on this and we were in the stream and we want to do some stuff, and I had an idea I want to run by you. It came to me this morning. You guys know the conversation.
My back hurts.
Eggs been
Now seems like a good time to take a break.
pranking. Yes, perfect. All right. Pearl's gonna be around tomorrow. Yeah, let's talk tomorrow. I have some ideas. Finally. It took me a while, but I have them now. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. If you guys are just coming in, ignore the fact that my thing said I need to take a break. I'm going to put it off for a little bit since y'all just came in. What we're working on today is I'm getting a lot of help from you guys, the viewers, the chat. We are trying to figure out the best way to install a trash system in the silo. And it's not exactly a trash system. It's more of a no matter where I am in the silo, if there's something I want to get out of my inventory, I can, you know? Like, oh man, I didn't need all these. Why am I carrying them around? And then I throw them in some kind of trash chute that hopefully will be convenient and all over the place. And in this case, what we've come up with so far is this trash chute that comes all the way down to the bottom through these glass panes that are just tucked in the corners, which look pretty good, I think. And then it makes its way down here. And then we're going to carry them over and into the center column. So we've come up with all this so far, right? We've come up with all this so far, and it was actually, it took us an hour to get here. So that's what you missed out on. And now what we need to do is actually make this functional. So we're at the point now that we're gonna link this up. And what this does is it sends everything up our center column, which right now is going into our bulk storage system, right? So right now that's not good for us. If we connect this right now and I threw in whatever I just threw in, grates, right? They will go around and they'll actually get deleted because it won't find a filter in here for them to go to. So we're gonna have to make another change where my systems are linked together and it actually like checks my full storage system to see if they belong. And then if not, well, I said we would trash them, but we're hoarders. I'm a hoarder. So we'll save them and then they'll go into I think we decided shulker box loader, which was smart. That was Bill, right? Bill, that was your idea? Shulker box loader for the extra trash stuff? Yeah. And we'll just have shulker boxes of those will be our garbage bags. Shulker boxes, right? We won't delete them. We'll put them in garbage bags. And then and those can be saved, I suppose. Just in case. Because hoarder. Yep. Can't help it. Never know. But, you know, what if I accidentally come over and I go, bloop? Oh, no! Don't go in the trash system. It gets deleted there. That would be bad. That would be bad. A lot of people are having a hard time finding the live channel on YouTube. Don't put a space in there. Don't put a space. Just do Impulse SV Live, no space. And see if it comes up that way. Or just click the link. The mods can post a link for you. It's pinned, actually. If you guys want to go check out that channel and sub there if you want to watch it over on the YouTube side. Containers for my containers. Exactly. Desperate Gaming on the YouTube side said. Exactly. Fellow hoarder in Minecraft. So yeah, we've actually got a good system, I think, so far. I just feel like I can't actually connect this up just yet. So let's keep this. Let's keep this open until that part's done. Otherwise, we're going to risk losing items. And let's put in this system all the way around with the black glass. Send the garbage bags off to Skiz. Is what you're suggesting. You know, living in proximity of Skiz, it really does beg for some sort of prank like that, doesn't it? It really does. You're right. We should just, all the shulker boxes, just send them off. Send them off to Skiz. It's not a bad idea. Okay, he's AFK. Just checking. Making sure, you know, he wasn't watching. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. It needs to like end up in a spot where like maybe I put even a shulker box unloader on his side so our trash bags then get unloaded on his side. And then what? Where do they go? Do they go in a storage system or where does the trash end up? That's the key, right? Because if it's gonna drive him nuts, it needs to end up somewhere that's super inconvenient for him. Why are there? Where is there? Somewhere there's a skelly. Oh well. I hear a skelly. Just into his own. He burns his overflow. Yeah, so that could be bad, right? Because the whole point is to like not lose stuff if we need it. Just drop it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Drop it from the ceiling in random spots. So he's just like, where's all this coming from? That could be kind of funny. Just in the middle of his storage room. Just dumps from the ceiling. I love it. And it needs to be random, right? Like maybe I put one of those chicken deals where the chicken walks around and then it does that like randomly. That could be cool. Just littering his base. Yeah. Every time the chicken just decides to wander over to a pressure plate in like a 2x2 space or something, it just drops one item out of the whatever trash bag it just got. I love this idea. Okay, hold on. You got to bear with me today, guys, because I'm taking notes. I love it. Send trash bags to Skiz's storage and randomly drop items from trash into the middle of his storage room. Okay, don't tell him. It's our secret. Okay? Don't tell him. Please. Please don't tell him. It'll be funnier that way. What do we do here? Here I didn't go all the way up on this side. I suppose we need to. I suppose we should do a little bit of this. And I do need to take a break. I just didn't want to I didn't want to say, hey, all the raiders, hey, welcome. All right, sit around. Sit there for a second. I'm going to go take a break. Watch this video. I wanted to welcome you guys in and catch you up to speed what we were doing. So we are going to take a quick break here, but before we do, I just want to catch up because you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. Where did we leave off? Cyril, thanks again for that. And Mandy with the Can You Dig It? Thank you for $3.14. Why not? Oh. Mandy had this idea 36 minutes ago. I'm sorry, Mandy. Dang it. Mandy had this idea 36 minutes ago. Why not bundle this /shulker the trash as another man's treasure and sell mystery boxes at impulse buys? Now, instead of selling it, we converted it to just litter Skiz's base, which I think is an upgrade to your idea, but it's also, that was a good idea as well. Thank you, Mandy. Next time I should read messages earlier. That's my bad. Komai, thank you for the gifted. Mirror Gaming, thanks for the 5 gifted. Again, if you came in from Pearl's Raid, thank you guys so much for coming in, hanging out. We're going to keep working here and get these trash chutes around the silo done today, I hope. So yeah, stick around, please. Hit the follow button if you're not already following the channel. That'd be great. Lyle C, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well. Thank you. All right, guys, this is the time. This is the time when I can, well, the ads have already run, so I didn't need to worry about that. But we're going to take a quick break. Make sure you get hydrated. Go grab some water. Do some stretching. Look around the room. Bio break. Whatever you need to do. Take care of yourself. All right, and we'll be back in just a minute or two, okay? All right, see you guys on the other side. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know how I meant
Look how huge my head is, dude.
Yeah,
it's really big.
Plus when you put your head on it, gets bigger.
Wait, does it? Wait, hold on, wait. I can't put it on. I'm an idiot. All right, hold on. That's a big head, I say. All right, listen. Scar, I'm very, very impressed, but you have not earned the title yet. You have to get in there with us. Yeah, we're gonna go do a new bastion. Get your wings on.
Are you near? Oh wait, the light's on.
Taken away.
You were taken away? That sucks. Really? Oh, tell me more. Where are you?
Elderly individual.
Totally where? Where are you?
Far from there.
Far from here. You're right here. Are you right here? Are you close?
Well, he's right.
You're to the right? Do you have any friends? Do you like pizza? Do you speak French?
Exactly.
Where are you? Where are you?
A close encounter. Elderly.
I'm so sorry, I think is the response you're looking for. Where are you?
far reaching,
Hey, there we go.
an
Response.
elderly individual.
Okay. Now,
Did you
when he
know
steps in it,
salt and double salt?
I triple dipple.
He
Now,
just
when
triple
he steps in it, I can take
salted at double
3
salt.
pictures and get all the nooches and snoogans.
Wait,
They're gonna hate me for
Oh,
this.
it's gone. See? Now watch.
someone
Now
who's
watch.
angry.
Watch. 1, 2, 3.
What are those sounds I'm hearing?
I don't know. That's somebody's message.
That's impulse.
Impulse, stop it! You're ruining up the learning!
You're scaring the newbies.
You should hide.
Maybe it's not new. Or maybe it's...
Why is it floating?
Everyone hide. It's almost over.
What's go- Somebody's dead already!
My bad.
Oh my, come on! What happened?
I gave a warning.
Did you put the music box?
I told him to hide.
That's not how that works! These are our interns!
It without face planting. Squishmallow Soph with a birthday. Oh, let's go. Oh, man. You guys don't care because Etho logged in. Ruined my moment. They ruined my moment, Pam. They ruined it. I guess we're done here.
You want to set up a room or what? I'm
Well,
getting mixed
it's-
messages here.
Yeah, usually I would say yes, but the brutes are dead. Hypno killed them all. Oh, no, he didn't.
You didn't lose anything. All right, let's.
Oh, no, he didn't. What did I say? Oh, no, he didn't. Skiz was mad that I didn't wave the finger. Oh, no, he didn't. Wait, I can't do it. Oh, no, he didn't. I did not accidentally right click. It's fine. It happens to people sometimes. I was going to go. It's just I had to put that down to get a thing. We're back. We're back. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Still haven't sorted my break videos, so you guys wanted some bop today. Oh man, we'll have to get bop. We'll have to get bop going for you guys again. And Hermit Gang too. I miss Hermit Gang. All the bops during the music breaks are good. Are good. Miss them. Yeah. Okay. I got a lot of things to do. Maybe during self-care September, self-tember. What do we call it? Maybe I'll get some time to manage some of that. Get those going again. I know it doesn't sound like it would take long, but I'm always wrapped up with so many other things that even the little small projects get undone. Undone? Not done. Ignored. Put off. All the words. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully, you guys took care of yourself. Whatever you needed to do. Done. No. Ooh. Mixing the copper. Oh, I wonder if that's a thing. Should we do that? Should we mix in... I don't know why I broke that with my hand. Should I mix that in right there? Is that worth doing? Hold on. I'm going to free cam this before I go. No. Just make it go all the way through. Maybe. What do we think? What do we like better? This one where we kind of break it up with that one bit of iron bar, or this one where it goes all the way through? Which one we feeling better on chat? Heather said you like it. I'm guessing the iron bar one, yeah? You like the iron bar kind of breaking it up? Iron copper bar. It is made of copper. Thank you. You like it with both? Okay. I'm feeling that. Okay. Just the one? This is my typical self. One's good, so let's add 2 more. Okay, never mind. Always ruin it. I'm a ruiner. All right. One's good. One's good. Just the one. Stop. Let it be, dude. Let it be. You always got to overdo it. Dang it. So the tree, so we just found out during that break, I just found out that the tree that it got hit with the little microburst and lost the branch that it lost, it split like all the way down the tree, and my tree guy doesn't think the tree can handle that kind of damage, and the tree was gonna die, and we lost the tree. And my wife's really sad. My wife's really sad. So he's here taking out the tree. We'll plant a new one. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, it was one of those, what is it? It's one of those trees here in Arizona that it's like green and it has all the thorns, which I don't like that, you know, because they drop the thorns on the ground. You end up stepping on them and stuff. And it's just litters the yard. But so maybe we'll put in a better tree. But yeah, that's sad. We hate losing trees. We've lost like 3 trees this year too. Super sad. Anyway, so yeah, he's here taking it out, and we didn't know he was gonna take it out today. We thought we had more time. We thought we had more time, but guess not. Palo Verde? Yeah, probably Palo Verde. That sounds right. No, not a palm. I think Palo Verde. Let me look up Palo Verde. Welcome. We got a raid coming in. B-Man, thank you so much. Palo Verde tree. Let me see. Yep. Palo Verde. That's it. That's it. They're like green. They got like green bark and thorns and stuff. Verde does mean green in Spanish, so that checks out. That does check out. True. All right. Well, I need to we'll put the copper bars back in these spots here real quick before we go too far. Now that we've decided that's the way. Love it. You guys have been very, very helpful today. Whoop. Helping me make better decisions. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Hope B-Man, thanks so much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Did we just do the one side? No, I gotta do both. See, that's what happens when you don't make these decisions first, and then you end up having to do extra work. You know? If we just done this as we were stacking up in the first place, would have saved us a little bit of time. Your dad lost a whole row of pines in his yard, and it was the defining feature of his home. He was depressed for a long time. Yeah. This tree they're taking out, it provides great shade for the casita, which is my studio that I work out of. It was, yeah, it's, and my wife has definitely a, you know, she's attached to things like that, like trees and stuff. So she's already kind of bumming. She's probably mad, to be honest. I think she's probably mad that he's taking it out and not giving it a chance to find out first if it was going to make it. So, yeah. Anywhoozle. What are we working on? So we're doing a trash chute. And so I've installed these tiny little trash chutes here. By using these glass panes, it creates just a little space along the pillars here in the silo, and we go all the way down to the bottom, and then it gets put into the center column, and then that goes up. So like it goes down to go up, which is kind of a theme here in the silo. All the farms and stuff do the same thing. It all kind of ends up in the same spot now, whether it's trash or good, and we'll determine that at the storage system, whether or not it's something we're keeping or tossing. And even tossing is something that we decided is going to be a little unique and fun. And that makes me excited. That's going to be a nice little goof for the episode. So I'm glad we decided to do that. That's going to be fun. We'll have to get his reaction and stuff too. Can't you break glass from the floor you stand on? From underneath it there? Maybe. Like that. Yeah. The answer is yes. It's a little awkward, but yes. Either way. Now that we're done. Great idea! Doesn't matter much anymore because we're pretty much done, but that's okay. A lot of times I don't do things the most efficient way when I'm streaming because I'm focused on trying to read chat and stuff, and my brain doesn't process efficiency. Did I miss one? Where? Oh, I'm out of glass. I'm out of panes. I'm out of paints. We'll go back and get it. Don't worry. I got to get more copper bars anyway. Either way, I was going to miss one because I didn't have enough. Let's grab those two. Go back up. Third from the bottom. That's a pain. Oh. Crone, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for coming in. Where is it? Where is it? Do we have more? We were using waxed copper bars. Those are regular copper bars. That's not going to be enough. We're going to have to get more. If I make copper bars out of... Can I make copper bars out of this? I don't think I can I? I can't make copper bars out of that. It has to be these, right? Like if I... Can you even do anything in there? No. Right. And you can't break these down. Yes, you can. But then they're not waxed anymore. That's the thing. So you lose that. I was hoping that they would already be waxed, but that's okay. I'll just make them from here. That'll be enough for us to get by. I'll throw those back in, and then we'll just wax these. It's fine. I have wax. I don't know why I'm being stingy. I was being stingy. I don't want to use my honeycombs. Okay, they all waxed. Wax. Perfect. Perfect. And we're going to run out of glass panes. Let's get more of those. Black glass panes. Excellent. Hook me up. That will do for now. All right. Do I ever get tired of the sound copper makes? Not really. I kind of enjoy it. Am I weird for that? Am I weird for enjoying it? We missed that one. I'm going to scaffold up instead of going up a level. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a cool sound. I know I don't get annoyed by it. Gotta fix the lights when we're done with this too. I kind of messed them up a little bit. I missed everything on this side. What did I do? Start like 2 levels down when I did this? Somehow I missed all of them on this right side. It looks like from here they start. Right? Got that one. Got that one. Oh, give me that back. Got that one. Got that one. I'm glad I don't have... How many levels are in the actual silo? This is the one I missed. The lights are backwards? Wait a minute. Are they supposed to be on during the day and off at night? Because that's what just happened, didn't it? Or is it nighttime now? Hold on, I'm confused. Yeah, there's 144 levels in the... No, it's daytime now. Sun's rising. Is that backwards? I thought we had it so the lights came on at night. All right. Have to look into that. 144 levels in the in the silo that's based off of Wool, the Silo series books, Apple TV, that whole bit. If you guys have watched, I know I reread. I'm rereading it. Or not rereading it. I'm reading the books now. I've watched the series, caught up to season 3, episode 5 or whatever they're on now, and but I'm listening to the books now, the Wool book right now. I got past my whole thing, and you know what? I'm gonna apologize publicly. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I started. I'm audiobook, so I'm listening to Wool, the audiobook, and at first I was a little thrown off by the amount of detail the author was using in describing the texture of the steps of the center column of the silo. You know, it was like, I was like, whoa, there's too much detail. Either they've done less of that as the book goes on, or I got used to it, one of the two. But either way, I kept reading, and now I feel ashamed. I think the book is actually really good. So I'm continuing it. Yeah. Did I get the texture right? Let's see. No, because they described it as there almost being like little sparkles, like little diamonds almost, in the steps, and there's no sparkles in this floor, but you can see there is texture, right? We've got this, and maybe if you use your imagination, like that brighter pixel right there is the sparkle they were talking about. Okay, maybe that. Yeah. Right. If we had some diamond ore slabs, maybe I could throw them in, and it would do that. But no, I think if I remember right, that's kind of the way they described it. It was like almost like little diamond pebbles in the walkway, where the walkway is like sparkles. True, it doesn't have to be slabs, but that's what we use to keep things kind of like, I don't know, looking slim, I guess. I don't know if I know a better word for it. All right. That one's done. We did it. I'm running out of rockets. Yes. Let's go get that taken care of. Why do I keep flying up and down when we have these really cool elevators? What am I doing? Cleo's star maps. Oh, that could work. Yeah, because they're like invisible. Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? This is the thing. That is an amazing idea. And it would add such a stellar detail. And I would love to do that on all the steps all the way down. Not all the steps, but, you know, sparingly enough to where it looks good. But then that's more item frames and more entities. And, like, it's like, oh, my gosh. I want to do all this stuff at the same time. I'm just like, oh, well, at what point have I just completely destroyed the Hermitcraft server by doing that? You know what I mean? And it's like, I wish that wasn't a thing that we had to worry about, but unfortunately it is. Because, yeah, I think it would cause some lag, and it's already struggling just a little bit. Yeah. Like, the fact that I'm getting not 120 frames in here, I know. My steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery. I get it, right? But the fact that I'm not maxed out on frames right now here in the silo. See, look at that. I look over towards Skiz's place and it drops to 96. You know? Ouch. Woe is me. I know, what a shame. But it's telling. It's telling that things are happening that is causing issues, right? That's what it is. It's a tell. We're on our way to problems. We're not there yet, but we're on our way. And so it's something to definitely think about, keep an eye on. Now, I was a little over the top, right? With me being like, oh, my Finny is bored. These item frames are destroying the server. I need to get rid of them immediately. And that's why we started doing these mini blocks. I was probably a little over the top, definitely overreacted at the time. Because I just remember like seeing a server performance chart where item frames were the highest number. And I was like, oh no, that's partly my fault. And I felt like I should do something about it. But honestly, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a deal. So kind of wish I could take that back just a little bit, but that's okay. Look at this. Is this good? Question mark. Like we talked about that, right? So I don't know. The idea is you walk up. I was going to get rockets. See, you walk up and now it's easy to miss, right? You end up hitting stuff. But it just felt like without this there, it feels kind of weird, right? Hey, I asterisked my statement, okay? I said, woe is me. My steak is too buttery and, juicy and my lobster's too buttery. I know. I prefixed that. I asterisked it so that when you come back with the, I have to deal with 30 frames a second. See, I already knew what I already knew what I was saying and how it sounded, okay? That's why I got ahead of it. So I took away your power. to try to slam me after. Buttery steak is also good. I want buttery and juicy. Yeah. Not that much. All right, I attempted to. It didn't work. Let me get some rockets because I'm going to be flying up and down again. Well, what do we do for that gap then, guys? This is back to, I'm looking for feedback. What do we do in that gap if we're not putting the lights in? Leave it? Something else? We gotta have the gap, right? The gap is necessary if we want to be able to throw stuff into the corner. By leaving it open, it definitely makes it easier for me to just walk up and do that. Right? Here, let me do this. It's easier if I just queue, right? Like we nail that every time. No problem. That's kind of nice. Would a banner look weird? We could throw a banner on there and see. Powdered snow, I feel like, is too... I mean, it's going to be bright and kind of ugly. I feel. Here, let's just put a gray banner there. Yeah, it's going to be too bright. Too bright and white. And not super necessary. But like, I was kind of seeing like, oh, what if we had like a... Can I nail this? Where it's angled? Is that weird? Is that weird? Oh. If they had the level numbers on them? Huh. If they had the level number on them. That'd be fantastic. Yeah. Because now they have purpose. Yeah. Okay. Genius. That's pretty cool. And I think it does look kind of cool. I like it at the angle too. Kind of gives that a cool look. And now the trash can's like super hidden, right? You just like walk in and just like, oh yeah. There's a trash. You don't even know what's there. Yeah, those with numbers on it would be great. Orange numbers, maybe, to pull in that orange color. There's also yellow. Somebody said yellow, which I could pull in, which is part of the lights there too, and part of that. Right? Yellow is on brand. That's true. Maybe go for yellow. Let's make one. That worked out for me. Let's make one. See what I did there? We're gonna make the number one. You're welcome. You're welcome. You are welcome. Let's see. I need regular gray for this. I think a lot of times you need both colors, the base color, and whatever color you actually are doing. All right. Sorry. I have too much stuff on me. Just like that. Too much stuff. What can I put away? You. Go away. How do I make number one? How do I make the number one? I feel like I shouldn't just wing this. Right? Minecraft. Banner. Numbers.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Show steps. Okay. So, hey, I'm on the right track. It was this. And then this. And then, see, this is where I was talking about. You need the other one. And you go like... Oh. Where do you get that pattern? I don't see that pattern on here. This is outdated. Great. It's outdated. False has a shot, but the chances of her actually having the exact color banners I need, probably not going to happen. Right? For her to have gray banners with yellow numbers, probably not going to happen. It's a banner. It's a pattern. What is it? What's the pattern that does the little squigglies? Whoop, 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 whoop. Around the edge. Which banner pattern is that? And do I have it? Is another question. She takes custom orders. True. Vines. Oh, no. I don't have vines. Does she sell... Wait. Oh, it's that one. Look it. Yeah, you can almost see it on there. That makes sense. You can like see it on there. So if I take this guy, that guy, and it was the color of the banner. Yeah. See? Perfect. That's the one I needed. Thank you. Smart banner making people being smart. And then this one with the bottom bit, which looks funky now, but we're going to put a gray border around it. And then we have the number 1. And then we can go like this in our inventory, and we can make a number 1, a number 1, a number 1. There are that many that we need. Perfect. We did it. We did a thing. We did a thing. Everybody rejoice. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Actually, I'm only gonna be here for an hour and a half. And then I'm gonna keep working on my episode. Save one? I don't feel the need to save one. Here's why. Because if I need one, I'll come out here and do this. You know what I'm saying? I know where I can get one. And we keep saying 1, which is pretty funny. Are we sure we like yellow? Are we sure we like yellow and we didn't want to go orange on this? Okay. All right. Just checking. I'm just checking. I'm just asking the question. Okay. It doesn't hurt to ask. I just wanted to make sure you guys were all feeling comfortable about it. Cool. That branding though. And then now we can put it, yeah, the reason I did the other 6 was because obviously 2 per side, right? Level 1. I will never forget what level we're on because these are going to be around the whole silo. Beautiful stuff is happening. Now we can get to work. I think a lot of the decision making has been done today. And now it's about just rinse and repeat for the rest. That's awesome, guys. Very helpful today. And we floundered as we usually do coming up with the decision, with the final product, but I'm feeling really good about it now. Very, very helpful. All right, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these lights, but make it stand out easily. Yeah, it does. It really does. You're gonna come here and like no matter where you are, you're gonna know what level you're on, and that's gonna be important. And eventually you're gonna remember, oh, level 1 is logistics, right? Bam. Level 2 is agriculture. Bam. And you'll remember, and it'll be great. It'll be glorious. All right, cool. Let's do the rest of the pillars all the way down. We've made some great
progress.
Snooze ads, thank you. Give me another chance to snooze ads, please. All right, I gotta come back and snooze them one more time. How's things on the YouTube side? You guys don't get ads over there, do you? My YouTube people? You guys getting hit with ads at all? Everyone's like, I got premium. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Can you dig it?
No ads at all over there? Sweet. How you doing, Ogre Doug? It's weird seeing you over on the red side. And in the red corner. That's what it feels like. In the red corner. The Molly 558, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Huge. Can you dig it? $40. Can you dig it from Molly? Says, I'd like to make a direct donation to your biggest source of happiness at the moment, hockey. Thank you for countless hours of content. I'm going to be needing it heading into my final woodworkers exam that lasts 5 weeks. Oh my goodness. Love from Denmark. Well, thank you so much, the Molly. Okay. I promise you, I will put that $40 amazingness that you just donated towards something hockey related. I promise you that. Thank you so much for that. Now what am I going to buy? Tango talked me out of getting a new hockey stick. I was like, because we had our last game of the season last week. And I was like, in between seasons, I think I'm going to buy myself a new stick. And he's like, why? And I was like, so that I have a backup. And he's like, you don't need it. It's like, we got a backup for you here. You don't need it. I was like, oh. But I like buying things. No. Maybe I'll put that towards a fund, though. We'll save up. The hockey sticks are expensive. They're like $400 for like the good ones, like the top tier ones, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. I do need to look into my elbow pads, though. My left elbow pad keeps falling like down to my wrist in the middle of the game, which is not good. So I might need new elbow pads. I need to find ones that don't slide on me. Anyway, thank you, Molly. That's amazing. Sam, thank you as well for the Can You Dig It? Useless fact. Okay, I'm going to read it. I had to like just check real quick. You never know what Sam's going to drop on us. Useless fact. Did you know some commercial and store-bought breads historically used human hair or poultry feathers as a raw material to produce L-cysteine? L-cysteine. I don't know how to say that. A common amino acid and dough conditioner used to soften texture and speed up baking. That's gross. There's no way we were eating human hair and then it got past the environmental protection agencies. There's no way. Would it be environmental protection agencies? Oh, no, wait. Not environmental. What's the one where they checked what we eat? What's the group of people? FDA. Federal. What's FDA stand for? USDA. Drug and food. FDA is food and drug. Wait. There's how many different branches of people? Yeah. There's no way they were gonna let human hair get into our food. No way. As a source. Maybe the feathers I could see them letting that slide. But yeah. If that's true, I don't like that. I don't like the idea that there's a potential that I've been eating human hair. I mean, we all do anyway, right? Like, how many times have you been eating something and like, oh, there's a hair in this, right? So if that's the case, how many times did you eat the hair and not notice, right? Think about that. Noodle on that. I'll gross you out. Just like bugs. You've eaten bugs in your sleep. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You eat bugs, you eat human hair. You just don't know it. Sorry. Sorry to break that news to you. Okay, we're done talking about it. Everybody's like, I'm going to throw up now. Thank you. Okay. It's always Sam's fault, by the way. Sam always brings up these things, and then we get talking about gross stuff. So, blame Sam. Can't be blamed. No, Sam. Okay. Okay, that's okay, right? I said, oh, I'm going to pre-read, and then I like half pre-read. Sam with another Can You Dig It says, follow up. The breads are mass-produced sandwich loaves, fast food burger buns, bagels, pita bread, pizza dough, and tortillas. So those are the biggest culprits. Those are all the things the best breads. Burger buns. I had pizza dough last night. Guys, I made pizza last night. I have an artisan Ninja. You know Ninja? Brand Ninja. It's amazing. Artisan pizza stove, pizza cooker thing. And I made some pizzas last night, some personal pizzas. I made 4 different ones, right? So everyone in the family got to make their own pizza with their own toppings of their choosing and stuff. And it was amazing. They cook on like a pizza stone in this Ninja artisan cooker thing. It's kind of a pain though. Like getting the pizza dough to like not stick to the, like as you're trying to like put it in the oven is kind of difficult if you get like we got a I don't know. It's like a Pillsbury Doughboy type thing. You know, those tubes that you open, you crack them open. Kind of like when you're making breakfast rolls or whatever. Yeah, the aluminum foil thing where you like pop them open. Like the dough came like in one of those, and it was like ultra sticky. So that was kind of hard. We used a ton of cornmeal to try to make it not sticky, but didn't work. Not enough. Not well enough anyway. I did. I used a ton of cornmeal, and it was still sticking. And then the cornmeal started to like burn on the pizza stone. You know, the little the stone thing that's in the oven. So now I got to clean that up because it's a mess. But oh my gosh, pizza turned out so good. Turned out so good. Oops. Hopefully now I'm doing this right. Save us some time. We'll have to go back and take out the two wide gap where the banners go, but that's okay. Burnt cornmeal gives it flavor. Yeah, I always do this when I make pizza like that. I always make mine last, right? Because I'm the cook. So everyone gets their pizza before me. And I will say, I feel like mine was the best. I feel like mine came out the best. You know, because then I had like all the trial and errors were done, you know? And it's kind of like the stone is nice and like something about it, the fact that it's been used already a few times seems to help it cook better, you know, because it gives it that extra little flavor on the bottom of the crust. Sounds like it shouldn't. It sounds like it should go the other direction, you know? Like it gets gross as the more you cook. But yeah, it's like pre-seasoned. It's like it gives it its own flavor. It's like when you barbecue and you kind of got like the last barbecue whatever stuff left on the grill, and it kind of just adds that char, which can be good and bad depending on what you like. But yeah, it was like that. You know, it's underrated, barbecue sauce instead of pizza sauce. I don't think, I mean, yeah, probably underrated. You're right, but I'm on board with that. You know what? I recently had one that had, instead of having a pizza sauce, a margarita style sauce, it had buffalo sauce. But like it was like a buttery buffalo sauce. Like buffalo sauce is already supposed to have butter in it, but this was like an extra buttery buffalo sauce, I think. And that was really good. It was really good. Try semolina in place of cornmeal. Let me look that up. Never heard of that. Semolina. Is it pasta? Semolina flour. Ah, it's a coarse flour. Coarse pale yellow meal made from hard durum wheat. Okay. I'll look into that. Thank you. I made note. I'll give that a try. Never heard of it. Thanks for the suggestion. That's why we talk about these things. People sharing all their stuff, all their ideas and knowledge about things that they've learned through life. That's why we do this. That's why we come together, right? My goodness. People over on the YouTube side said, Sam, you got to stop people eating food at the moment, and you're ruining their appetite. So I think, Sam, thank you for your last Can You Dig It? But given it's more talk about food and things that might make people queasy, I'm gonna not read that one. Just out of respect for those that are eating. But we do appreciate it. Tosca, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? I have some tasks that I can work. I have some tasks that I can just work through for the next hour or so. I should see if someone is streaming for productivity. Noise. Impulse. You're eating hair. That's what you tuned into. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's not my fault. I said it was Sam's fault. I'm blaming this all on Sam. It's all Sam's fault. I had no choice but to read it for you all to enjoy. No choice at all. Oh, now we're talking food. Good job. Now we're talking food. Started watching new season of Reacher. And this, I don't think this constitutes as a spoiler, but I started watching a new season of Reacher. Love that show. And he was eating a Philly cheesesteak, and it looked so good. You could tell it was legit. It was a legit Philly cheesesteak, what he was eating. And I was so jealous. Philly cheesesteaks are the bomb. Especially, like, I went on a stint where I was literally going around to, like, any restaurant near me that sold Philly cheesesteaks and testing them all out and just trying to find the best Philly cheesesteak in my area. And I found a place. And I ended up eating there every Friday. You know, my wife and I, we did our lunch dates. And so for a while there, I convinced her to go to this exact same place every single Friday. And I would have the exact same Philly cheesesteak there. And I found this, I wouldn't say hack, but it was like almost like a secret menu item for them where like you can choose what type of cheese you want on your Philly cheesesteak. Whether you want the, it sounds weird, but traditional Philly cheesesteaks have Cheese Whiz as their cheese, right? And that sounds weird. A lot of people are like disgusted by that, Cheese Whiz. But they had a choice. You could do Cheese Whiz, or it was like the normal, like a provolone or something like that. And at one point in time, like the waitress there was like, hey, we have this thing. And it was like, it was like a secret menu item. You know how like In-N-Out does like secret menu items, right? It was kind of like that for them, where you could get it with both cheeses, both the provolone and the Cheese Whiz. And she convinced me to try it. And I was like, okay, it's a little weird, but okay. And I did it, and it was the answer. It was the bomb. It was really, really good. So that was my order. I would get like mushrooms, peppers, onions on it. Mushrooms were also another add. Most times, I think that's not like super normal to have mushrooms on a Philly cheesesteak, but I like mushrooms on mine. And did I do? I think I did actual cheesesteak, not chicken. I used to do chicken, Philly chicken steaks. What would you? No, Philly cheese. I mean, it's Philly cheesesteak, but it's chicken. You still call it that, right? Just saying steak doesn't mean it has to be not chicken, right? Chicken Philly. There, yeah, chicken Philly. I used to get those, but this one I'd actually get their. They're kind of like shaved steak. Now I'm hungry. And I want a Philly cheesesteak. Anyway, I went there for a long time. I don't know how many times. Like every Friday for like months. And I got the same thing every Friday for months. Doesn't that sound like such a me thing to do though? Get the same exact thing all the time. I need to stack up now. Are we ready to stack up? Good. I kind of want to just fall and see if I can live. We can do this. 2 hearts. Nice. Oh, man. I was curious. I was too curious. I just needed to see. If we could survive that. Now I know. But anyway, I think what happened was I wouldn't say I got sick of it, but we had the same waitress every single time we went in. And that was super cool. Oops. That was super cool, right? Because like when you get the same waitress, they get your order memorized if they're good, you know, and you get to know them a little bit and all this stuff. And then we went in one time and the waitress was gone. And I asked, and she had just, you know, moved on, found a different job or something. And so she wasn't coming back. And after that, I don't know why we just decided to stop going. Like not having that waitress like changed our desire to go there. Kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy, and we haven't been back since. Should go back and meet a new waitress, form new bonds. I guess I don't know. Kind of a weird reason to stop going to a restaurant that you like. All right, we're making good progress. Creature of habit. I am such a creature of habit to a fault. To a fault, I'd say. that when things are out of my normal schedule or whatever, like it bugs me. If I have like my daily routine and something throws a wrench in my daily routine, I actually get annoyed. Which happens because life, right? Like things come up. Eloquence, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? Wholesome fact to combat the gross one. Sea otters hold hands with each other while they sleep so they don't drift away from each other. This behavior is called rafting, and it protects them from predators. Aw. All right, that's cute. That's cute. Just imagine the sea otters holding hands. Thank you, Eloquence. We're doing it again. 2 hearts. 2.5. Nice. Although it's chewing through my food. No greenery decor in the silo. You know, we threw down some green, and it just like the colors don't really vibe. You know, but there kind of is, right? Like we have our agriculture level that has green. I think the more things we put in as we go around to the different levels, the more colors will get introduced. And we do have some green in some farms and stuff that we put in that shine through. So I'd say, yeah, there is. Could there be more? Yeah, probably. Oh, we're out of glass. All right, we got to deal with that now. We got to deal with the glass. He misses his old glasses. Woo! Wish MC had red pandas. Red pandas are cool. Gotta add a trash can in the juice bar. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Rainbow. For sure. Especially for like the empty potion bottles to replenish those. Like you pick them up, you drink right then and there maybe, and then you throw the empties away. That'd be good. Let me see how much black dye I have. Hopefully enough. We might have to... this will give us a lot of glass, actually. Once we convert them to panes and stuff. Let's see. Our inventory is already like too full for this. I'm going to actually put these back away. Put that away. I don't know why I'm holding a clock on me all the time these days. Don't need it. It's just one more thing in my inventory. 2 stacks of ender pearls is probably not necessary either. And that's extra. So all this will end up being panes. Which is a lot. That'll get us by for now. Let's not trash that. Okay. All right. We're set. Third life PTSD. Wait, what did I do? What did I say that was B-dubs? Hold on. Because sometimes the B-dubs isms just come out and I don't even know I'm doing it. Oh, the clock. Oh, right. Okay. Sometimes because I don't know, I have one of those personalities where I just adopt what other people around me, like their sayings and mannerisms and stuff. I'm just like that. I've always been like that. I had a trip where I went to Israel a long time ago. I had to go to Israel for work, and I was there for a couple weeks, and I started talking with like an Israeli accent by the end of the trip. It was weird. Just because you're around that so much, it just like kind of rubs off on you. And I remember like by the end of the week, I was talking to somebody. I'm like, why am I talking like this? I'm acting like I don't know English, you know, like they have this like pauses to think of the English words and stuff, which is super admirable that they knew English as a second language. But I started to like adopt that. It was really weird. And I did that too early on in YouTube when I'd watch a lot of B-dubs videos. I remember I had an episode of Futurecraft is what I used to make with my son, Blue Cheetah. And I remember there was an episode where I very much so was emulating the way B-dubs talks. And I still do it from time to time, actually. Have to catch myself. Yeah, an accent sponge. Right? Has anybody had that where like you have visited another country or something, or just like you've been around somebody with like an accent for long enough that you just like pick up on it and you start just having the same delivery, the same accent? Anyone else? Linguistic chameleon. There's like a term for it. That's crazy. Yeah, it happens to me super easy, like too easy, you know? Like I'm too impressionable or something.
Can you dig it?
There's so many Can You Dig It today. What is happening? Tosca, thank you so much for the Can You Dig It? Yeah, it's called linguistic convergence. Oh, wow. Yeah, a whole term for it. That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely am very much impacted by that. Your inner voice has a British accent and you're from Missouri. Oh, that's crazy. That's awesome. I think it happened to Jem on her skiing trip. I think she admitted to it too. So it's not like we're throwing Jem under a bus or anything. On Jem's skiing trip, she recorded a vlog towards the end of the skiing trip, and she had like a British accent in the vlog, and like she was like nailing it actually. And it was just that she was around the Brits for so long that it just like rubbed off on her, you know, and she started sounding like she in fact was British. It was crazy, but it happens. Yeah, what's gonna happen to Mumbo when he moves to France? Are we gonna get Mumbo like French accents coming soon? She turned into Mary Poppins without having watched the movie. Oh man. Yeah, it makes you wonder, huh? We're losing some items here. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We're hoarders, but I can't be bothered. I have way too many pains. Whoops. Doc only speaking French to Mumbo is pretty funny. Yeah, I agree. How much French does Doc know in order to do that? Did my 11 o'clock one go off? I say 11 o'clock like it's your time too. Did the top of the hour thing go off? Not that I want to take a break anyway, but it did. Okay, I just ignored it. I just talked through it. I'm good at ignoring things. The lights are backwards. Why? They were fine. What triggered them to go backwards? Kind of a bummer. My back hurts. It went off. All right, I just ignored it. I'm getting Pavloved, right? Like you hear it go off every hour for so long, and then eventually you just don't even hear it anymore. There we go. That's better. Green's learning French. Is he really? My daughter, my youngest, she's taking French in high school. That's her foreign language. They're required to take foreign language if they for college. If they're going to go into college, they're required anyway. And she chose to take French instead of. Usually, people take Spanish because we have more Spanish speakers. There's the ads. Yeah, I'm going to work through this one. We got lots of work to do. Let's keep going. Yeah, where I live, there's a lot more Spanish speakers, so most people take Spanish in school here, but she chose to take French just because that's what she wanted to do. So she's learning French at the moment, and oh my gosh, it's hard. I've been trying to help her a little bit, but there's so many words she has to memorize. It's so hard. Learning another language for the first time is really hard. I guess they say like once you've learned one other language, then like it's a little easier to pick up new ones after that. But oh my gosh, learning a different language. Anybody who can speak more than one language, I bow down to you. Like I am. It's very impressive to me because I tried learning Spanish in high school and I struggled. I couldn't do it. Really struggled. Oh, I did not need to make copper bars. Are you kidding me? Maybe next time. Check all the chests, yeah? Jeez. Learning languages is difficult. Yeah. You know, if you're like a lot of schools now, they will do earlier on, right? They'll do second languages. So I suppose if you're growing up, if you're young and learning at a young age, like it might be hard, but you just because you started so young, your brain's more of a sponge. I don't know. Dual immersion. Yeah. Got to learn Mandarin in elementary school. See, I imagine as an adult though, if you tried to learn Mandarin for the first time, it'd be a challenge. Where were we? Here? I think we were here. Kind of lost track of where we were. We've been chatting. I think we're here though. Squiddy GD. First chat ever here says wait. Well, thanks for chatting for the first time, Squiddy. What are we waiting on? Just curious. Oh, hi. Okay, hi. Welcome to the stream. It's like, wait. Felt like I was at the our stop walks now. Have like the audible. You guys ever who has that where they live? Where your crosswalk at the intersections, when they don't want you to walk, they say, wait. But it says it like that. Wait. 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 Just over and over again. That's what that made me think of for some reason. Wait. But it's like aggressive. You know? Like the don't walk. Wait. Like whoever recorded that, they could have done it a little softer. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it would have sounded weird. Now is not a good time to start walking across the crosswalk, so if you could just hold off until the walk sign is flashing again. I don't know what you would say. I don't know. Something less harsh. It sounds mean for some reason. Wait. Maybe they gotta be aggressive so that you don't walk across the street when you're not supposed to. Maybe it's safety, you know? Simple instructions is true. Yeah, the more words, the muddier it gets, right? That's one thing I admire about my wife. My wife doesn't mince words. Like, I'm the one that always has to say things 10 different ways in the same sentence. You know what I mean? I'll have to explain things multiple times in different ways so that everybody understands it. Like I'll say something one way and then I'll say something another way just in case you didn't quite understand what I meant by the first statement, because everybody learns differently, I found out. So by saying things just a slightly different, I'm doing it right now. See? Did you catch on? Did you see? That's what I do. Now with her, very little words, right to the point, done, right? And she speaks when it's important and hardly ever when it's not important. So she's very quiet, right? She's very shy. But when she speaks, you then know, right? You then know words are coming out of her mouth. Pay attention because it's going to be important. And she's going to get to the point. She's not going to waste your time. That's my wife in a nutshell. And I don't know how she puts up with me. Because I'm like the opposite. Yeah, lock in and listen up because this is going to be good. Yeah. That's her. That's her. So yeah, I got a thing or two to learn from her. But, you know, after 23 years, I had to do math. After 23 years, I should have learned that by now, you would think. But not quite, I guess. Anyway, here we go. Level 1. Yeah, she kind of balances out. Yeah, the yin and yang type thing. Opposites attract, all that. Exactly. I mean, if we were both that way, it'd be very, very quiet when we hung out. Like awkwardly quiet, I suppose. It would just be us like sitting there, like staring at each other. Am I addicted to yapping? I don't know if I'd call it addiction, but you know, there are some times like, cause we sit here and we stream, right? 3 hours. And I'm constantly the whole stream, talking to you guys, right? Because it would be weird. It would be a weird stream if I didn't. Kind of like part of the job, I guess. So after I'm done streaming, there's a lot of times when I'm like not in the mood anymore, really, to talk. So like I'll go in for lunch and I'll sit with my wife and have lunch and barely say much, just because I need a break as well. And I think she totally understands that. Like I think she really gets that. Okay, this is interesting. So we have one. Maybe we should make more banners. Maybe we should try to make the other banners now and go down to each level. I love it. Let's do it. Yeah, social energy kind of gets used up. These streams are, you know, we talk about like streamer brain and all that stuff, and there's just a lot, right? Like there's a lot of processing. I'm playing a game, trying to make decisions and place blocks and all this stuff. Talk to you guys, read and chat, and acknowledging all the donations and amazing stuff you guys are doing, and checking in with my mods to make sure that I didn't forget to snooze ads, and checking on light redemption redeems and buttons to press for noises, and there's lights in my eyes and all this stuff. And it's a very sensory overload thing to be doing. I have 5 monitors in front of me. You guys know that? It's just a very sensory overload thing to be doing for 3 hours straight. So like a lot of times when I get done streaming, I am toast. Like my brain is cooked. And I think she definitely understands that at this point. And gives me that space to just kind of chill if I need to after a stream. So imagine like when we do double stream days and I'm like streaming once and then I come back and I stream again. Those can be taxing for sure. For sure. But fun. Don't get me wrong. I don't mean to come off like I'm complaining. It's always fun. I love streaming. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it all the time. All right, we're going to work on the 2 banner now. See if I can get this figured out. Yellow Chef. I'm not familiar with the pattern names very much. That was Yellow Chef. Let's learn them together. This one's Gray Lozenge? Like lozenge, like a when you take like a throat lozenge? Is that what that is? And then bottom one, yellow. Wait, what did it say? Chief. We're going with Chief. I hope I'm getting this right. I'm just following some thing I saw online. It's looking right. That looks like a 2. Maybe not the best 2 banner I've ever seen, but it looks like a 2. There might be a better design out there. I don't know. Not going to sweat it too much. But we're going to need 7 of these as well. So we'll just do that. Boom. There we go. Let's go put our 2s. Level Z. It kind of does look like a Z. I wonder if there's a better 2 out there. That's okay. It's an adequate 2. Yeah. We're settling for adequate now. I like the angle. The angle kind of gives it a little, I don't know, something cool. Something cool about it being 45 degrees in there. I like. Very aqueduct. Someone said that Scar tweeted that Thailand, a hospital in Thailand just got a go-kart. That's amazing. Go-kart, the Gamers Outreach guys, the charity foundation that we've been helping support for the past 5 years now. They are starting to roll out some of the carts that you guys helped fund from the last fundraiser that we did. The last Gamers for Giving charity weekend that we did in Seattle. How much did we end up raising on that one? That was insane. I think we broke another record, didn't we? But yeah, all that's being put to good use now, and we're getting actual verification that money went to carts that are being delivered in hospitals in different places of the world, and including Thailand, apparently, which is awesome. 1.4 million, guys. That's insane. That was amazing. I hope you guys realize, and maybe just try to remember that every once in a while. Try to think about how many lives are going to be impacted by what we accomplished that weekend. And I say we because it was all of us. It took all of us, right? It took you guys with your amazing generosity. It took the Hermits to build a good, entertaining weekend for the actual event. Took B-dubs eating an onion. Wait, no, a raw beet, and stuffing himself in a trash can. It a lot. I got a blister when I was drumming, so, I broke skin for this. It's nothing. It's nothing compared to the generosity that you guys all did. It was insane, and all that's being put to such good use now. It's lovely to see. It's lovely to see. And just think about how many kids are gonna. I've been to a hospital where they had the carts already from past events, and talked to a patient there that used the carts to pass time where they're waiting for like exams and stuff. And I talked to a mom who, when their kid was in getting tests done and blood drawn and all that kind of stuff that she couldn't go in for, couldn't be in the room with them for, she would be waiting in the waiting room. And in order to take her mind off of what her daughter was going through, she would play video games to get her mind off it. There was nurses who just needed to get away from their job for a few minutes because it's a high stress job and a lot going on, and they just needed some time to disconnect and focus on something else. They would pick up the controller. Those things are used for way more than you can even imagine in these hospitals. You think it's just going to be rolled into a kid's room and every once in a while, and that's that. But it actually, they were like, the carts were constantly in use to the point to where they're just like, we're almost like fighting over them. Like cardiology would love to have one, but radiology has it right now. That kind of thing. And so what we did, the 1.4 million, means that more hospitals have more carts, which means more people can use them for all those needs, which is amazing. It is insane. And the fact that we just knocked it out of the park, the last one, was incredible. So hats off to you guys. Like, if you participated in that in any way, even if you were just watching and weren't able to donate, like, that was all super helpful. So please just take a moment to feel good about that, and give yourself a pat on the back. And if you weren't able to catch it this year, there's a good chance we're going to be doing it again next year. I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but there's a good chance, I would say. Try to make it next year. And like I said, even if you're just there watching, that helps the numbers of the streams to push us up to the top of Twitch's page and gets the word out more. And if you could spread the word yourself, that's helpful too. There's lots of ways to help out that aren't necessarily monetary. So yeah, think about that next time we do that, assuming it's going to happen again, which I think there's a pretty strong possibility. So anyway, there you go. There's my spiel, I guess. I'm going to keep this on me. Seems like we need it again. It was very fun to mod that weekend. Was it? I like, how hard is that to moderate all day, 2 days in a row event like that? I can imagine that's actually fairly difficult. Especially like so many, there's obviously technical things too that happen and make it hard. Like, we had our screens just go blank every once in a while. Just, there was a lot going on. We were basically jamming up their network. So it wasn't like doing alerts properly and all sorts of stuff happens. Stressful, but fun. Good. Well, we appreciate that. We know we ask a lot of our moderators, especially for events like that. I mean, we ask a lot of our moderators in general. That's why I try to remember to thank you guys at the end of streams and stuff. But yeah, that seems like it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. So you got to make sure someone's around all day long, basically, and managing all that. I said I was gonna hold on to that, and then I realized I can't. My pockets are already too full. Time zones are a thing. Yeah, 6 p.m. to 5 a.m. Wow, that's some dedication, though. Jeez. Yeah, we tried to make it a little easier time zone wise last time, so we started just a little bit earlier than we'd had the years before, but I still think it wasn't enough. I don't know if we could go even earlier though, because we're on the West Coast. When we were on the East Coast, it would have been a little bit easier to start earlier. But because we're on the West Coast of America, like starting early means like we'd have to start at like 6 a.m. our time or something like that. But maybe that's just a sacrifice that needs to be made. I messed up, didn't I? I went down a floor and put that banner on. Whoops. I didn't even reach out to catch it. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Bree. Did I do that twice? Just once. All right. I caught it. Hey, you guys are late now coming in. I blame the Twitch delay. And I got to go back to YouTube over here. I'm letting another screen now that I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm just kidding. I brought up the banner design and it covered up YouTube chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I still love you. How's YouTube chat doing over there? How you guys doing? Good vibes? Seeing good vibes. Nice. Oh, thanking the mods. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and and now the moderators have another chat to manage as well. Wait, tablets. What are we talking about? Oh, tablets for screens? Oh, check this out. Look. I got this screen right here. This was the screen from the prompter. And it's literally just USB. Just got a USB port. That's it. And it's like, look at it. It's just... I feel like I could do something with this. It's just sitting here. Yeah, the Elgato big old prompter. I stopped using it. Because I'm weird. Yeah, it kind of looked like a drawing tablet. Yeah, and I just have that. If I plugged in USB, I'd have another screen, but I don't really need it or have room for it, honestly. So I got the setup working perfectly. I'm happy. For now. I'm happy with the setup right now. I don't have any reason to change it. Very happy. I'm going to keep dialing it in. And then we're going to keep it for at least a couple weeks before I tear it all down and start over. I have bad habits. I know. Why don't you have time to go to the eye doctor? Because I'm changing my tech setup again. That's why. No, I'm going to keep it this time forever and ever. Right. All right. Yeah, YouTube chat's chilling. You guys are the best. Not better than Twitch, and Twitch is not better than YouTube, where you have everyone's equal. Okay? Don't get it twisted. We're not playing favorites here. It's not a platform war. Okay? Let's not start that. I feel like I had to say that. I think it's this one. Hard to tell. I'm going for the 4 now. Why would the 4 be? I think I messed up already. This doesn't make sense to make a 4. Which one did I pick? The bottom one. Oh, that does. Okay. I was like, hold on. This is not looking like a 4 to me. There's no way. Yeah, well, maybe if I don't mess it up. Now we're starting to look like a 4. Okay. I don't even need to look. I'm not even looking at the steps. I'm cooking. I'm cooking on my own now. I make my own numbers up. There we go. That's a 4. That's a darn good 4. Darn good 4. I'm good at this. Perfect 4. Every time. Stuff's pretty advanced. How many stream decks do I normally use? 1, 2, 3. 3. One of each. No, not one of each. Hold on. This guy's not plugged in. This is we actually used this on the podcast that's coming out on Friday. Can I talk about that yet? What's today? Monday? Oh wait. We actually used this little guy on the podcast that's coming out on Friday. This is like the original Stream Deck, the little one. And then I have a Stream Deck XL, which has 32 buttons. And then I have a Stream Deck Plus, which has 8 buttons, 4 knobs, and a touchscreen. And then I have the Stream Deck XL Plus, which has 32 buttons, 6 knobs, and a touchscreen. Those are all on my desk. Plus a Rodecaster Pro 2, which has 8 more buttons for things like... So I have lots of buttons. It's basically like a cockpit of an airplane, a commercial airplane. Basically. And then 5 screens. Yeah. Yep. I told you I have problems. I told you. So some people like building cars. Some people like computers. You know? What's other hobbies that cost a lot of money? Actually, I've been lucky. I've been lucky with a lot of it because Elgato knows that I speak so highly. Hockey, thank you. Oh, great. I have 2 expensive hobbies. Great. I have 2 expensive hobbies.
I'm in danger.
Yeah. But I've been really lucky. Elgato knows that I have I've been a big fan and spoken highly of their products and stuff. And so they have been very kind to send me a lot of things. You know, and in return for my positive reviews and spreading the message of their cool stuff. So yeah. I haven't, not all of it costs me money, thankfully. Model trains. It's another expensive one. Model trains sounds fun. I think I could get into model trains, honestly. Do you do like the, where you get like little figurines, you build the whole thing with like the landscape and the custom trees and bushes and houses, and you like actually like do models of all the things, not just worry about the train and the train tracks. Like you actually like, is it one of those? That sounds like I'd be into that. I think I could do that. That would be a fun hobby. When I retire and I'm looking for something to kind of keep my hands busy, you know, I could do that. Sam says, my expensive hobby is you. Oh, Sam, thank you. I appreciate it. But hey, Sam, as always, don't hurt yourself or your bank account. You know what I mean? I want to make sure you're good. Take care of yourself first. You know, I know it sounds selfish, but listen, this sounds selfish. Take care of yourself, right? Take care of yourself first. This goes for everybody. Take care of yourself first, because if you're not taking care of yourself first, you're not gonna be able to take care of others as well. It's Maslow's thing, like hierarchy of needs and stuff, right? Skiz did a whole thing on this last season. You gotta make sure you're good, so that you can then help other people be good. You know? So yeah, just remember that. Just remember that. And I do appreciate it for sure, but I just want to make sure that we're thinking that. Self-care is care about those you care about. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. But again, I do think it's important to make sure that you're good as well. You're good first. More banners. What should we do with these? I need gray banners. More gray banners. Do you think I could just go buy these from False? Let me see what I got for wool. Either I have to use a bunch of gray dye, or I just go buy them from False. Let's go buy them from False. I'm sure False could use some business, yeah? False will have gray banners. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Oh, my mods are teasing me with Elgato devices I don't have. Stop. I know that exists. I'm not getting it. Oh, that is lovely, though. Wait, that would fit so good right there. Stop it. My moderators are bad influences. I'm like looking at my desk and I'm like, there's a home for that. I don't need it. I don't need it. No more buttons. I got enough. I actually have some empty spots right now. I have 8 empty buttons that I'm not using. So I want to get some stream memes going. I kind of like the idea of the little green screen memes that can pop up, you know? It might end up being cringe, but sometimes I think it could be funny. Where's Gray? Why no Gray? Oh, these are... Whoa. Does everything have... Oh, here we go. No, these are... You know, it'd be funny if we came in here and she actually had the gray and yellow numbers. Oh, that's sick. High voltage. Those are cool. What's this? Caution wet floor. We need these banners in the silo. Those are cool. Where's just like regular... Ah, here we go. Here we go. Can we just buy these? Is it still a normal price? 2 each? All right. How many we need? Each floor takes 8. I should have emptied my inventory before I came. Each floor takes 8. And I got about 4 floors left, I think. Right? 2 each for customs, but what does that mean for these? So I need to buy 32? Okay. 2 stacks. I'm just going to pay 2 diamonds per. And we need 32. So a whole stack of diamonds. Easy. All right. We owe a stack of diamonds. Perfect. Let's go down and do that. And we do it here. You know what? I'm going to step out here just so hoppers don't suck up things I don't mean for them to suck up. And to just leave diamonds floating about feels bad. There we go. All right, there you go. Whole stack of diamonds for false. Enjoy. Sweet. Something tells me I'm going to need a yellow banner at some point. Hey, look, it's Oscar. Is there ender chest in here? I would have a problem with that. There's no ender chest. Oh, here we go. All right, well, I have yellow. I'll do yellow banner if I need to. Can you... You can't do that, right? You can't... No. Why I chose to do that in midair? I don't know. Everything looks so close with Voxy. It's crazy. That is a cute cat. Oscar. Oh, hi. It's me. It's me. Oh, my gosh. River, stop. River's posting pictures of people with insane Stream Deck setups. Stop. You know I don't like being outdone. Oh, wait. We have to actually make the numbers. Oops. Such a bad influence. Oh, man. All right. I made way too many panes. Let me just pop some back in here. All right. Let's do this. Phil says, I know you have a lot of diamonds, but... What? Don't spend a stack on something that I could have got super easy? 32 banners cost me a stack of diamonds? I know. That feels like... It feels a little bad now that I think about it. I shouldn't have thought about it, though. That was the problem. That's where I went wrong. I shouldn't have thought about it. All right. This one. We're going to go for number 5. Banner number 5. Let's see if we can nail this. It's got that. It's got the diamond shape, which is out of the box. Perfect. It's got another yellow top bit like that. It's got the cross beam like that. Starting to look like a 5 to me. And then probably just a border after that, I would say, would be enough to make it look like a 5-ish. I don't know why you can't copy banners in that table. That's That's kind of weird that you do all the banner work and then you go to your own inventory to copy them, right? Feels like I need an Elgato sponsorship. Yeah, you know, we've had talks with them and stuff, and I think at the end of the day, I kind of like where we're at with Elgato. Like I've asked them for this, and I would love for me to have some kind of code that you guys could use and maybe get a discount, or you know, maybe I get a little bit of kickback from stuff you buy if you use my code. That would be kind of cool to have something like that. But I do kind of like the fact that you know, if there's something that catches my eye, they're willing to send it so that I can check it out and talk about it with you guys. And that's kind of like just all that we ask for from each other. And then I'm free to be, you know, completely honest. I don't feel like I'm getting paid, so I must say something good if I don't like something. Like, for instance, they did send me the Wave, what is it called? Pro, what is it called? The Wave Pro. It's a audio interface device. They did send me one of those, and I was super excited to try it. And it's really good. Like, audio quality was good. Love the way it worked with my wavelength. But for me and my workflow, it didn't work for me in my workflow. The Wave XLR Pro, thank you. That's what it is. It just didn't work for me in my workflow. There were some things about it that wasn't doing what I needed it to do. And it's kind of hard to explain. But my setup is so different than everybody else. And so I ended up not using it. I don't have anything negative to say about it, but it ended up being just not for me. And I didn't feel the need then, as if I was getting paid. You know, I would have felt the need to go out and just like really rant and rave about something that I ended up not actually using myself. And I don't want to be put in a spot like that to where I feel like I need to almost embellish or lie to you guys about a product just because I'm getting paid. I don't want to put myself in that situation. That's why I'm pretty careful about the sponsorships I take. You know, if you've seen the sponsorships, like the body armor one, I was like, yeah, this is perfect. I drink body armor all the time. I love it. That was perfect. Factor, another one. Use it. Rocket Money, use it. Like, these sponsorships I've been getting, they're products that I actually like use in my daily life and I can vouch for. And I try to keep it that way. What just happened? Yeah, level 5. What did I do? That's a 5. Cal, you've been using Rocket Money? Yeah. Yeah, I got a sponsorship for them coming up in my next video. I just recorded the ad yesterday. Good stuff. Oh, ExpressVPN. Yep. ExpressVPN. Yeah, they've been a long-time sponsor of the channel. They've been a long-time sponsors so long that I forget. Yeah, I use ExpressVPN all the time. All the time. Mostly on my phone these days. I use it on my phone a lot because I end up doing a lot of public Wi-Fi. Like, even, when was it? Where were we? So yesterday. No, Saturday. Saturday, fantasy football draft. We went to a place and it was public Wi-Fi. And so I turned on ExpressVPN just because, you know, I like, you know, public Wi-Fi. I feel a little vulnerable, you know. I just like to know that I'm protected. Anyway, not trying to do another ad here, for real, but you know, I try to look out for sponsorships that I find myself actually using already in my life, if possible, or I get to know it. I get to know the product and see if it is something that I would get behind before I take a deal. All right, 5s are done. Let's keep going. Let's keep rocking. We're doing great. 6s. On to 6. And then you know what comes after. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say it. Don't. I'm not even going to look up. I'm busy. I'm crafting. Why am I starting to feel like I'm doing this wrong? I might have flubbed this. I fluffed up yesterday. Oh my gosh, the bunny. We killed a bunny yesterday on accident. Is this a 6? It's going to be a 6. You'll see. It's totally going to be a 6. Totally. I feel like there's too many steps. We're gonna run out of steps. It's not gonna let us. We got one more step to do. It better let us. Ah! I hate it. Why? I need the border. Is there another one that actually has... Dang it. All right. Can we wash this banner? Isn't that a thing? Washing banners is a thing. Karma for the 6-7 joke. Dang it. I need a cauldron. Cauldron? Of course not. Why would I have a cauldron? Who just carries around cauldrons? Right? Who has cauldrons just chilling? I'm gonna have to make one. Man. Yeah, right? Isn't this a thing? Hold on. I'm trying to find out. It's a thing, right? I want to learn something. Isn't this a thing? How does it work? Okay. Oh! Oh. That's not how I thought it was going to work. It reverses step by step. Huh. Okay. And now do I have my steps back? I didn't know it did one layer at a time. That's kind of cool. Okay. TIL. That's right. TIL. We're going to try this again. And I think this time we're going to do better. No promises, but we're going to give it a go. At least we know we can undo if we need to. I don't know if this is going to work, guys. Okay. Okay. It's a goofier looking 6. But at least I did it in 7 steps, which is all you get. Why? Why the limitation? It is a 6. It's not as cool looking as the last 6 I made. But that's where we're at. Yeah, it would be nice if it had the line across the top, but if I do that, then I run out of steps. Limitation breeds creativity. Okay, I know. But wait a minute. I get... Okay. But... Okay. Can I devil's advocate this for a second, though? Can I just devil's advocate one thing with that argument? Just one thing. How is being able to only stack 16 ender pearls instead of 64? How is that benefiting us? How is that breeding creativity and not just being a limiter for no good reason? You know, like the 16 stacking size on stuff is so lame. I feel tired of it. No! My wife is really mad. My wife is really mad. He's cutting down another tree. He's cutting down another tree. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I don't think he cut down the wrong tree first. I think there was another tree in the backyard that had some kind of disease and was splitting, and he was worried it was going to fall onto the guest house. The thing is, I don't know if we had some kind of miscommunication. I don't remember giving him the green light to cut it down. It's too late now. It's too late now if he's already cut through. So guess what? I think I'll be getting new trees. I think I'm gonna have to get new trees. Oh man. Oh yeah, I just felt it get hotter in this room. I'm first of all, now I'm gonna have to console my wife after this, but also I'm a little perturbed. I'm gonna put that on the to-do list. Yikes. Yikes. we're a little worried that when I end this stream, I'm not gonna have any trees left in the backyard. He's just out there, you know, oh, this will make my job easier. I'll just cut down all their trees. Then I don't have to clean the yard as much. Yikes. Great. All right. 6 is done. We're okay. All right. Don't worry. We'll go buy some new trees, I guess. Yikes. And all the years it took for them to mature. I know. I'm more worried about how mad my wife is about it than anything. Yeah, she's gonna be super upset when I go inside. I know it. Oh. Yeah, the tree. Okay, so there was some sort of. So one tree got broken in half, basically, in a little microburst in a storm. And then the other tree got some sort of disease from a tree in my neighbor's yard. And it's like literally dying, and you can see it splitting and dying. And it was gonna die. It was gonna completely die. It wasn't quite all the way dead yet. But it was gonna die, and then as trees are dying, then it becomes a problem. Where's my banners? I put them in here, and then it becomes a problem, right? Like they're frail and they can break and fall. No, I wouldn't say it's my neighbor's fault necessarily. These tree diseases, they just spread, they just happen, right? I'm not a arborist. Is that the right word? So I don't know a lot about how it works, but anyway, he was showing me, and he's like, yeah, this is already splitting here, and based off the split, if a storm comes again, there's a chance that it'll split this way, and then it'll fall into the guest house, and then it'll cause actual damage, and we should get ahead of it. And I think I was like, okay, as in like, okay, I'll go talk to the wife about it, and maybe he took that as, okay, go ahead and cut it down, you know. Here we are. Here we are. Oh well. It's done. Done. What's done is done. We'll manage it after, I suppose. New trees. We'll get good ones. We'll get maybe ones that are already partially matured, but it's gonna be costly, I suppose. Anyway, that's what it's been lately, guys. It's what it's been. No, it's too late. Like, it's too late to run out there and be like, stop! Tree's already cut down. Yep. Probably just miscommunication. It's most things in life. Anywho, we'll be going tree shopping soon. That means I can't buy any more stream decks. Yeah. Yeah, stuff happens. And you know, when there's things that's already done, done is done, you know? Talk it through with them afterwards and being like, yo, I think this was miscommunication. I was like, well, I understood what you were saying, not giving the approval to just chop it down next time you're here. We'll get past it. We'll get past it. That's life. All right, let's make the other banner while we have it. And maybe we'll find a nice, new, beautiful tree to plant in its place. Does mean I need to make sure like he's grinded down the stump and made a spot where we can actually like replant, right? Okay. Get our 8. My wife keeps texting me. She knows I'm streaming, so I know she's got to be fuming. If she's texting me while she knows I'm streaming, that means she's fuming. Oh, I'm just going. I started just making this without even looking because I just felt like I knew exactly what I was doing. which I think I would have nailed that either way. Look at that. We did 8 flawlessly without even needing assistance. We might need another set of banners. There might be more layers than I thought. My phone is blowing up. Oh yeah. She didn't text me that he is in the middle of cutting down the second tree. She texted me he cut down 2 trees with the bawling face emoji. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. What can we do now? We'll take care of it. That's all right. There's nothing to... It's too late to stop anything, so I might as well just finish. But I'll be in there in a minute. It'll be okay. It's okay. Where were we? Is this the right level? This one, 6? Yep. So we're going to do the number after 6 next. Here we go. Yeah, weak trees are a liability. Yeah, and that was his point, you know? That was his point. We had one tree that was split in half basically all the way to the ground that caused damage. Luckily, nobody was hurt. But it did end up costing us to fix the fence and get it cleared out of his yard. And then we had another one that was dying to some sort of disease. The disease can continue to spread to other nearby trees. So getting ahead of it was kind of his idea before it spreads to the next tree next to it. And we also lose that one to just get it out of there before it becomes that virus, if you will, right? So I understand it. It's just, it doesn't make it any easier, you know? And I'll have to, I guess, explain that to my wife as well, who's not happy, obviously. But she wasn't there for those conversations, so that could be part of this too. Or not knowing the severity of the current state of the trees. All right. There actually is 9 levels if we count the bottom one. So we need to do that as well. It is going to take a long time to grow that. These ones have probably been here for 30 years. These trees, 30 years old, I would say. So yeah, I don't know. There's no getting that back, right? It's not an even 10 levels. What? Ruined it. I'm a ruiner. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're in a bit of an older neighborhood, I suppose. Well, for where I live, that's old. Because I'm in a city, you know? A newer-ish city. But considering the trees that we'll have to buy to replace those ones, you know, not going to be nearly that. Oops. Oh, no! Did I just flip the lights? I did. I messed up. Story Keeper, thanks for the 1,000 bits. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. It says for the new trees. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. All right, 9. We go to 9, level 9. So there's 9 whole levels here. I feel like I should know that by heart, you know, that we have 9 levels. I missed a lever. All right. I'll find it when we go back to replace all the lights. Let's see if we can get a 9 cooking. This is why you say things 7 different ways. I know, right? Like I need to explain the full impact and reason and stuff. So there's no misunderstandings. Yeah. Okay, we'll take that. And then I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to hope. I'm going to make another banner because I'm short. Wait, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm like, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. Shorter banner. Don't know the best way to get sticks, but I'll do it this way. Just need 1. All right, now we have 8. Put that away. And let's see if we can make a 9. 9 shouldn't be that hard, I wouldn't think. Ugh. Yeah. It's got to be the same as the 6, where it's like a straight little tail on it. Let's just hope we got enough dye for this. We're going to have to hope. Uses one of those. It looks like the half one, potentially. Does that make sense for a 9? Yes. Then, wait. Yellow. Whoa, it's full. How do we get the... No, it's not. Okay, it's that guy. And then... right side. Across the middle. And then border. Yes! Woo! All right. A lot of these times it's kind of nice. You can just kind of like figure it out. Like I started on it and then I was like, oh, I know what we're doing. That's a 9. It's a 9. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Fingerfish, thank you so much for the gifted. Nightshade, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. You're amazing. Appreciate it. Now we don't need necessarily there's no trash chute on the bottom floor. But I guess we can do that. How will we do this actually? Because it needs to sit on there. And then water will flow there. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I got to take out this glass right here and then make the canal go underneath into that. Yeah, okay. We're okay. Once we have the blocks in place, that'll be good. Sweet. It's a 9. I wish it had the little bottom part, but that would have been one more step, and we were literally out of steps to force creativity. We are limited. I don't think that way. I like options. That's why I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So you guys have options. By the way, if you are watching over on the YouTube side, as soon as the stream's over, I'm deleting the VOD. Sound like some kind of threat. Because I move it over to the second channel. So where, people can watch and it's monetized and stuff. So yeah, literally the live channel is not housing anything other than while we're live. That's the only content you'll really see. Unless they tell me I need to do some sort of actual content, like a video that sits in order to get monetized or something. That might be my only exception. But I know you're thinking, why didn't you just do it on your second channel already? We had some issues with that when we tried that a while back. What happened to my banner? There it is. We had some issues with that where it was like impacting the I lost my train of thought. The algorithm was like killing the videos on that channel after I streamed. It was weird. So we're trying something new. Yeah. His chainsaw's going again. I swear if he's cutting down a 3rd tree, I'm in trouble. If he's cutting a 3rd tree, I'm in so much trouble. Oh, we did it though. We've got all the... Okay, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. We'll be fine. The trees are not fine, but we'll be fine. Yeah, he's probably just cutting down the stuff he cut. Yeah, already. To haul it off. Anyway, wish me luck, guys. I gotta go console the wife, and she's gonna want me to fire this guy, and I don't like that idea. I don't like the idea of having to, get in some sort of conflict. You know me. Oh gosh, what's happening? Oh no, did he cut my internet? Are we good? What's happening? I got no bars. Am I still live?
My back hurts.
Now
think-
seems like a good time to take a break.
The stream's still good? Okay. Well, I think we're done on the server. I think we're done on the server. Yeah, I just got disconnected. Oh well, perfect timing because we just finished. Anyway, guys, yeah, let's get to the end screen. I'll go see what's going on with the tree situation. Like I said, everything will be okay. Don't worry about it too much. Don't let it stress you out. I'll take care of it. But let's see if we got any birthdays in the house. 7 birthdays. All right. Excellent. And I didn't move that yet. My bad. Ghosty Ghost in the house with a birthday. Grace4128 as well. Millie Glow and Juno Martin 135. Laura XX or Lorax maybe. Either way, it's pretty cool. Sally the Omnivore and Skippy1317, all with birthdays today. Happy birthday to you, 7. Hope you have a good one. About to have a good one, had a good one, whatever the case may be for you. Thanks for hanging out in the stream today with us on your birthday. And yeah, everybody wish him happy birthday. Meat Master, I'm so sorry to tell you this. The stream is just ending, actually. We've been streaming for 3 hours. But I will find somebody to send you guys off to. Sorry, on the YouTube side, there's no raid mechanism over there that I know about. But we will get the rest of you guys over to someone else who is streaming. Let me see who might be streaming today. Do we have some more mid-off practice? Maybe. Any more mid-off practice? No. But Cleo literally just fired up their stream. Doing some armor stand stuff. We'll go send you off to Cleo. Like literally perfect timing. They started a minute ago, so they're doing their intro. All right, cool. We'll send you guys off to Cleo. Perfect. All right, thank you guys so much. As usual, you've been amazing today. Mods, you guys are the best. Thank you for straddling platforms. Hopefully it's not too much stress on you guys. But yeah, let me load you guys up so you can go give Cleo some love. Let them know I sent you, all that jazz, guys. And have a very good rest of your day. I will probably see you again Wednesday. Nothing planned for tomorrow just yet. You never know. Everything's always up in the air. So we'll see. But my next planned stream is Wednesday. So hopefully at least catch you then. All right. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.